Good evening, Internet. We're back with episode 2 of Operation Outreach. Da-da-da-da. So, that's our very cool opening transition. Thank you very much, The Cool Eagle. I am joined, like I was last week, by my pilots. Hello, pilots.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, we're pilots. Okay, I thought we were lancers.
You're a Lancer pilot. It's a two-step process. There's a Lancer and the pilot, and you're the Lancer pilot. Hi, I'm Sniper Guy. You're here on SniperGuyGaming. Welcome. We're going to be doing episode 2. Last week, our players graduated, got their first Lancer licenses, and then were almost blown up and attacked, and their training station was vaporized.
That's fine.
Some of them didn't take any damage. Some of them lost their mechs entirely. But luckily, they're on a spaceship with a printer. So let's talk about it. Let's talk to all of our players, and we'll go the opposite direction we did last time. I am joined this week by Tynanator. Hello, Tynanator. Playing. Who are you playing?
I'm the president of Neo America, Isaiah Agnew.
Like the name.
Michael.
Also, we're joined by Kid Presentable. Hello.
Hello. I'm Kid Presentable. I'll be playing Artec Christ, and as part of my preparations for this week's game, about an hour ago I pulled up Google search and I typed in how to roleplay.
Oh, good. Excellent. So, you are extremely prepared.
Could not be more prepared.
I didn't even do that, so.
Go to wikihow.com/roleplay.
That's probably the safer site.
I'm gonna have to make use of that
to do that on.
That out.
That could get you. Did you have safe search on or no?
No. So.
All right.
Ooh,
so this could get weird.
Check the
Here we go. Also, DreadMighty. Hello, Mighty.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
You know, I live large and flow easy.
Excellent. And who are you playing?
My character's name is Jim Waitani, otherwise known as Knackle.
Excellent. And then we also have wafflesmagee. Hello, Waffles.
Hello, Sniper.
And who are you playing this evening?
It says it below my face.
No
I'm
one can
playing-
pronounce that.
It's Calliope Zezanot.
Zezanot?
Yes.
Okay.
Says no.
Zaznu.
Otherwise known as call sign Hoodwink.
The call signs are very fun. And then we also have Sarksus. Hello, Sarksus.
Hello.
You're over here on my camera.
Yes.
In the deadly red zone.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can
Yes.
have a different color if you'd like.
I was gonna are you in like a photography lab? What is going on there? Is it just the lighting in there?
Oh, I have Philip Hue lights, so
Oh, okay.
I can make it any color if you want me to.
You-
He
can
has
have it be
programmable
anything.
neon curtains.
Yeah, so here, let's do this.
Programmable neon curtain sounds like the best way to annoy your neighbors. Ooh.
Why is Knackle the only one not in quotations?
Ooh.
That's not.
I
not a
am too
nickname.
cool for.
Damn it. I didn't notice that. I'm gonna fix that. And who are you playing, Sarksus?
I'm playing, let me just look at the name so I remember. Karna Artesia, and my call sign is Verity.
Fantastic. So, when last we left off, you guys had just barely made it into the crash couches before the ship you are on near light bolted away from a whole bunch of missiles that were about to impact you. There were some explosions, there were some loud noises. I believe, Isaiah, you opened up your crash couch to let an ensign in who was panicking.
Yes.
And then you all threw up because you didn't quite get pressurized exactly how you were supposed to. But you guys are fine, other than being very gross now.
Yeah.
Remember, you were all partying like an hour ago, right?
Oh yeah.
There was drinking and cupcake eating and lots of that going on. So now you're on a ship. Currently, you are all still in the crash couches, but the near light bolt has ended. It was a very fast ramp up to almost light speed at an emergency level, and then you sort of slammed out of it as the ship's drive seemingly gave out. You can hear alarms going off. There are flashing red lights. There's, some of the lights are sparking. It looks like the Star Trek bridge when they're in a battle. That's going on right now. There's just
everybody's
panels
throwing
and
themselves to the ground?
sparks. Well, there's no one outside of a crash couch right now. So you don't see anybody really moving around. You just hear all these alarms. What would you like to do?
I want to go take a shower.
I'm gonna get out of the crash couch and evaluate the situation.
Okay. I assume everyone's getting out of the crash couch at this point. Well, where's... So, Isaiah's heading toward the showers.
I am covered in vomit, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and somebody else's vomit.
Well, yeah, and that ensign is just sitting there clinging to you still, going, thank
Oh, yeah,
you,
I'll help him.
thank you,
I'll help.
thank
I'm
you.
like, come on, man. We got to go get cleaned up. This is really nasty.
Okay. It's like, we almost
care.
died. That was...
Yeah,
if you hadn't let me in... I didn't...
If I let you in, I would be covered in vomit.
A small price to pay to save you, citizen.
What?
Oh, yep.
We're all in the Union.
Sure.
Yep, we are.
Yep, totally.
Well, I thought we were, but who were those
Yeah.
people that attacked us?
What? I've been on the ship the whole time. I just heard the emergency things and ran up here. What happened?
The Union sent assassins to kill me because I'm in a position of power.
What?
I'm not sure if that's true.
Well, can you come up with any other reason they would have showed up?
Well, it's possible
Because-
that somebody is impersonating the Union. We just don't know yet.
Or the Union's terrible and
This could all be a simulation. You have no idea. Also, that rock we were on appeared to have been an egg of some type. I don't know
Thank
if you
you.
noticed that.
I was about to ask if I was the only one who saw the gigantic tentacled beast.
Saw it. It nearly ate my Lancer. Also, my vid feed has gone crazy.
Things got
Oh.
weird.
It's because I leaned over and my
Jeez.
and I went out of frame.
Yeah.
Now I'm all tiny.
Don't look at
Oh
your
no, that's
Waffles
terrible.
froze on the
Froze
screen.
on the screen.
This is going great.
Yep.
We had solved all these technical issues just a minute ago, and it was like, great, it's all good, and now it's broken. Now it's just me
Now
twice.
I am giant.
Where did Waffles go? Oh, we still have a
Now
Waffles.
you are Waffles.
Now I'm a Waffles. I am Waffles. You are Waffles.
And
We are
he's
Waffles.
only kid kind of presentable.
That's normally the case.
Oh, he's back. Thank you, Skype. You are truly a marvel of being terrible.
Oh, so sorry about this, everybody. Give me a moment while I get Waffles back here.
Talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah. So where are you guys heading now?
I think we need to perform some
Well-
triage. Like, seems like the ship is not in great shape, and also if anybody didn't get into a crash couch, there's probably
They're
like some
dead.
injuries. Right. Or
Okay.
worse.
Yeah, don't
like-
don't slip on anybody.
Injuries is
I'm
underselling.
being optimistic.
Skype logo
So, I
off
don't
of
know.
presentable.
Yeah, so I imagine Artak like looking around the room, making sure everybody here is okay, and then we need to go and like see who else is on the ship with us, see who survived, who's still okay, try
Yeah,
to figure out what the hell is going on.
yeah.
I
So
am giant again.
that sounds like a good idea for somebody to do. I'm gonna check and I'm gonna try and figure out where we are.
You know, I wish I had one of those gel suits. It probably would have eaten the vomit, and I would have been okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
but those things are creepy.
Sniper, are we as they say in the Expanse on the float?
I don't know what that means.
So it's when if we're not accelerating at all, then like is there gravity in our ship? At the moment?
The
Or we just
Lancer
sort of-
ships typically just don't have gravity.
Right, so they'd use it by accelerating. So like if you're going forward, then gravity will be the opposite direction of where you're going.
Ah, yeah. Right now you got nothing.
We're on the
We
float.
are in
You're
fact
floating
on the
Mhm.
float. Oh my god.
Mighty, stop pressing things.
I haven't pressed a thing since we started.
I'm
this.
somehow blaming this on Mighty. Just keeps randomly enlarging and getting smaller. I heard of a fix for this. We're gonna try
I
it real
blame
quick.
those pills I took earlier.
Sorry. Let's see. This is gonna be very frightening, so I apologize.
not gonna look.
And we're just gonna put that back and.
And then Waffles.
And then
turned
Waffles
tiny.
got small, so hold on. Now Waffles is bigger than
Whoa.
before. Oh god. I was holding the camera and it got bigger. This is going great. Everything's going great.
Oh my god, Isaiah. Go I'm looking on the WikiHow for role playing. And for the part where they're making your character, you know, like the bad WikiHow drawings, it's a woman and she's looking up and she's got a thought bubble coming out of her head and it's Abraham Lincoln. Are you sure that you didn't go here when you were creating your
What?
character? I'll send you the picture. I swear to God. It's like, perhaps
All right. So,
try being Abe Lincoln.
you guys get out. You kind of everybody sort of runs into the hallway, and in the hallway you run into Tosh, who you remember, who kind of helped save your butts as you were getting off of the planet. And
I give Tosh a big old bear hug.
yeah, Tosh runs around to the corner and goes, "Oh, good, you all survived. Okay, all right, touching."
Then we just kind of like spin around in the zero gravity until we hit the bulkhead and
Mhm, mhm.
reorient ourselves.
I'm tiny again, and
I know.
he's
I'm
big again.
I'm doing the best I can. If we sit here and just call it out every time, we're never gonna get anything done. I'm gonna call Microsoft and yell at Bill Gates personally, and get him to fix Skype, and
He
it'll
will
go,
not care.
it'll go great.
Why is my camera backwards?
Again, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Fine.
Don't worry. Every
Yeah.
time we worry, it breaks again.
I'm just not looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it.
Okay, so not touching it anymore. So Tosh says, "All right, so here's the situation. At the moment, there's some of the floors are on fire. We're working on venting those. We've gotten all the people off of them. Some of us survived. The engines are out. The bolt drive is just totally shot. But we need to get people to patch up some holes and put out the fires. You're all still good. You're all still in hard suits. So if some of you could go down to the airless floors, and one of you could help me get this fire activation going, and then the engine. We need the engine on. We lost communications. I think the pilot's in the bridge, but the bridge is sealed up, and I haven't seen Sal.
Who's Sal?
Who's Sal?
Oh,
Who's
Sal's
Sal?
the mechanic. You guys probably didn't meet her back on the base. She hung out in the engine room most of the time.
I heard
She's-
Sal does good work.
She's
I can
friendly.
fix
She's
stuff.
great.
I'll try and find Sal.
I can definitely fix stuff if we can't
Salad,
find Sal.
salad toss.
No. What?
What are we using to put out the fires?
There's fire suppression systems on the floors. We just have to get to them.
I need water.
What?
Why?
You don't use water in space. You use the vacuum. It's way more economical.
Yeah, but I'm really dirty right now.
We'll fix that in a minute. We're gonna.
Use
There's.
the
We gotta
vacuum
clean off a
space
lot.
thing. So,
Not everybody got into a crash couch.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Do we just see like some drops of blood sort of float by us?
Print some soup
Somebody's
cans?
Hey.
in ear?
Is there a system for kind of keeping track of people? Like, are people tagged?
No, not on this ship.
We need to
Okay.
do a census or something once the ship is maybe not on fire.
At least not that you know of, because and everything's on fire. So who
Yeah.
knows what works and what doesn't at the moment.
Is there
Right.
a PA system?
It's
Yes.
probably broken.
On the bridge, I would imagine. You said the
Yeah.
bridge is sealed? No one's gone in there yet?
That's what Tosh said. Yeah, they can't get into the bridge, but they haven't tried too much.
Okay. So how we'll have to figure out how many people are needed to put the fires out, and if there's any spares, like if we have people to spare to like search for Sal or to open the bridge.
Yeah, so Artek's whole thing is he's like a repairman.
I am
So I
also
figured
a
he
repair
sh-
person.
Well, let's go fix that damn engine.
Oh, we could also get Sal's help, right?
I'm gonna go put fires out and see if Sal is abandoned somewhere in the fire zone.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess I'll be going through the decks anyway when we because I would like to find Sal, but if on the way, I guess I could help with the fire suppression stuff.
And there's other holes in the ship too to repair, right? Not just the
Mhm.
broken engine.
There's like 1 or 2 floors that are just completely airless at the moment.
Okay.
Josh
I
mentioned.
guess I'll
Just
go
do
see
some
what I can do to
patchwork.
help that.
So
Yeah.
those are clean.
That's yeah, or easy to clean.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be helping. I'm gonna go from deck to deck, helping with the fires.
Okay.
I too am going to go down to decks and vent them to put the fires out and search for people in reverse order. Because
Okay.
if you vent all the air, it will kill them.
Mhm.
Not if they're wearing their hard suits, but
Assuming they were not.
I mean, you know, if they were wearing the hard suits but they weren't in a crash couch, they're now liquid pockets. So
They're dead anyway.
All right. So, does anybody have any triggers they would like to roll to help accomplish their goals?
I don't think so.
Well,
Go
Uh,
ahead.
I have survive.
I have fix and repair.
Oops.
So Waffles, you're going down to fire floor, right?
Okay.
Is that what you
I
said?
thought Artek and Callie were going down to the take a look at the engine.
Engine. Okay. So you guys are gonna go check on the engine. Knackle, you are doing what?
I was going to go put out fire floors.
Okay. Sarksus.
I'm going to have a dual purpose. I'm going to help with the fires, and as I'm doing that, I'm also going to be looking for Sal. And I do have a get a hold of trigger that helps me acquire useful allies, assets, and connections.
Okay.
Such
And
as Sal.
then Tynanator.
Yes.
I don't know. Can I try and like find survivors and try and get us all like inspired to live on, even though everything looks pretty bleak?
I'm gonna tell you that most people right now are not thinking about living; they are worried about surviving.
That's what
I
you
have
heard
a
about.
survive
But-
trigger.
I mean, you're not needing to survive at the moment. You're needing to repair things.
Okay, I'll go with
in that
Knackle.
mechanical.
I'll just
issue.
go with Knackle.
You could maybe like lead and inspire some people to like come with you to put out
Yeah.
this fire.
Yeah, there you go. So let me
Good
get
old
a
meat shield.
D20 from everybody.
Oh no.
Begun.
He's
the
asked me
rolls
to roll.
have.
I forgot how to roll.
Slash roll 1d20.
Damn.
Hey. I'm not terrible.
All right,
Oh,
so Callie
I
and
also have
Artek.
+2, if that matters.
It does
for,
not. It
hacker
doesn't.
fix. Okay.
I also have a +2.
Doesn't matter.
We're good at this shit.
Callie and Artek head down to the engine room and just immediately dive in and start making progress pretty quickly. You can tell that the near light bolt system is going to take a lot longer to fix, but the basic engine just seems to have kind of burnt out and took some shrapnel damage, but there's enough spare parts. This place is pretty well stocked that you're able to get it up and probably running pretty quickly, but
Is
you'll
there
need
an
somebody.
AI on this ship?
You don't know that yet.
All right.
There's not one talking to us at the moment.
Nope.
Alright.
So you'll need to be on the bridge in order to get the engine tested to see if it's gonna run. Let's see. Knackle, you went fire putting out, made some pretty good progress, and you've come to you're on a one of the floors you're on has a lot of fire. You've put out a bunch of it. There's still a little bit of pockets here and there, but you've also found a sealed room. And the door is pretty hot, but you're not sure if that's because there's a fire on the other side or if it's because there was a bunch of fire out here.
Well, I'm in my hard suit, so I fear no fire. I pound on the door to alert anyone who's in there, and then I open it.
Okay. As soon as it's sealed, so how are you opening it?
I have an Omni tool, and I will hack it open.
Okay. Let me see a roll for
Or
that.
Omni hook, or whatever you want to call that.
I believe it is an Omni hook.
Definitely an Omni hook.
Well, I'm gonna Omni hook it into this and fail.
Okay, yeah, you are unsuccessful at getting that hack to go. But you do hear a muffled voice inside scream out at you. It says, "Stay back! I'm armed!"
He's talking to an
That's
explosion.
really strange to do when they just dodge getting roasted alive.
Well, last time somebody burst through a door around most of these people, they just started mowing all of us down.
Right. I'm gonna give him the old. From my recordings, I know that lots of people respond to hidden knocks. I'm gonna give him the old shave and a haircut.
That's
2 bits.
terrifying.
As soon as you like bring your hand down, just a hole gets blown in the door where your hand was a second ago.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Like
cool. That means that I can, look in there and be like, "Hey, you son of a
Your
bitch."
face. would
Yeah,
blow.
yeah, put your face in the bullet hole. So we'll come back to that. So Tynanator, you were attempting to remind me.
Rally the troops.
Okay, that's
Try and
not
get them to follow me to help me go put out fires. I think was what was decided upon.
that's not going so well. You found a couple of people who are just sort of like hunkering down and patching up their own wounds. They definitely don't want to stop doing that and move around. One of them is trying to tell you that this whole ship is going to blow up at any moment, and everyone's going to die, and it's all over, and there's no hope anymore.
Why
Uh-oh.
are they patching themselves up then?
It hurts.
They want to feel comfortable when they die.
Are you here with them, Callie? Would you like to be
I'm
the worst
sorry.
therapist ever?
Never mind, carry on.
And then
Logical
Karna,
to
you are also putting out fires as you go.
Well, I had a dual purpose. I rolled to find Sal, so I'm going to say that I can use my trigger, which is a +2. If I
Okay, sure. We'll let you do that this
Wink.
time.
can- wink, wink.
So you're looking, and you have followed. You've heard that Mighty was talking to somebody, and so you've come around the corner to see that there is somebody sealed up in there.
Okay, so I'll help out with the situation. So yeah, I'm approaching them, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? We're trying to get the ship in order. Why is somebody shooting at us? What's going on? I call through the door, asking them what they're doing.
So what do you say, Mighty?
Oh, well, if I'm interacting with this person, first I'd like to activate my trigger of drive a hard bargain and make people do what I want. Like, listen, if you're going to be shooting at me, I could always just let the fire back in and, let you roast.
Wow. The most
That's a-
diplomatic.
I'm also gonna read a situation and get some insight on what the heck is happening with these two people.
Okay.
He's in shock.
So let me see that roll from you, Verity. But that goes pretty well, Knackle. You see like you don't know what's going on here, Verity. Knackle, you see like the point of this gun kind of come out of the hole there, but it's not firing at you, and you just hear that voice say, "All right, you put out the fire. There was a fire? What happened? Who are you?"
Do you even belong on this ship?
This is my ship.
What? Identify yourself, you rapscallion.
I asked you first. And the gun sort of like vaguely kind of points in your direction as best it can through the hole.
You can give it a slap and be like, I'm a Lancer pilot and I'll atomize you.
God.
Give me crap.
Are you one of the newbies?
Yes, we
I guess
are.
if you want to call it that.
He does.
The door opens and the gun is just immediately in your face, but not firing. There is holding the gun this grizzled-looking older woman with very short gray hair, and she's holding like this very large shotgun. It looks like pointed right at your face, wearing coveralls that are all stained in motor oil and stuff like that.
It's Sal.
She says, "This is my ship. I fix things here. Why are you here? What's going on? You're very rude."
If this is your ship and you fix things here, you clearly would know what the sound of a broken ship sounds like.
Oh my god.
She just looks over at
I'm
Verity and
going
goes,
to ask
"Can
if
I
can
shoot
buy
him?
some space pot from you."
I'd like to shoot him."
I'm all right with that if we can just postpone it for a little while. Do the shooting later. Although I understand why you would want to do that.
I'm going to get a hold of something, and I'm going to take that gun from her.
Oh my god.
This might go fun.
I
Okay.
step to the side.
Just, the whole...
Now, how are you planning to do this? Because I'm gonna tell you that this is probably gonna be risky. I don't know if a 15 beats risky because I forgot, and I'm going to check because you did it so fast. But
Oh, you want me to do a minus D6? I can pull that off.
yeah, do a minus D. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Or it's that he also, even if
Yes,
he can
It's a
succeed,
10.
That still
but
succeeds.
still suffer a consequence.
Yeah, so you do swat the gun away, but she manages to hold on to it and kind of like turns it around and decks you in the stomach one.
I'm wearing a hard suit. Good luck.
Doesn't matter, surprisingly enough. It looks
Sal
like,
kicks ass.
yeah, she punches you so hard that you double over, kind of wheezing. And then add like
gotta
that
beat my
close to the ground, you notice that her hard suit appears to be enhanced, or her coveralls are enhanced. So she has some sort of mechanical help in there.
I interjected and I just say, "Hi, I'm Karna."
Hello, Karna. It's nice to meet you. Do you know this rude person?
Yes, I am affiliated with him.
Great. Is the ship being taken over?
It's not currently being taken over, but it's been damaged as we were trying to escape.
Great. You two stay here and put out the rest of the fires. I'm gonna go find the captain.
Sounds good.
The world's best engineer just blows holes in their own.
Later.
Just bah!
To be fair, the world you were on was really small. So, now what's everybody doing?
I'm gonna help.
I have a fire to extinguish.
Yeah.
Okay, so fires are getting put out. I'm going to assume at this point that everybody kind of puts out the worst of the issues and sort of meets back up outside the bridge, where it looks like, because Tosh has called you up there once most of the alarms have stopped sounding. And Tosh is getting the door open. It looks like the pilot, Dimitri, has managed to had sealed off the bridge and activated a crash couch on the bridge chair, and so he was kind of knocked out in there without anybody to wake him up, which is why it was sealed for a while, but is now awake, and everybody is sort of regrouped on the bridge. There's still a couple of people milling in and out. It looks like there's maybe 50 to 60 living people on this ship. And so now that you guys are in here, Dimitri introduces himself. Says, "Hello, I am Dimitri. You are Lancer pilots, yes?
Yes. What's the name of the AI on this ship?
AI?
Yes.
We have NHP.
They don't really like being called artificial intelligences.
Yeah, you mean Steve?
Non-human person is the
Oh my god,
preferred-
shut up. What's the name of the stupid NHP on this ship?
You mean Steve?
Oh my god, racist.
I'm not a racist. I asked a simple question. And
I have answered it. Is Steve?
Steve? His name is Steve?
Yes, the Space Traversal and Exploration Entity Vessel. Vessel entity. I'm sorry, I'm still shaken up.
So is he the pilot as well as the captain?
Well, no, I am only the pilot. I am not the captain. The
Steve is
captain
the
has not shown up.
Okay.
I don't think we have a captain.
Well, Sal was referring to a captain.
I think Captain is Steve.
Yes, Sal is here and says, no, the captain is not here. I don't know if he got on the ship. He was off trying to celebrate with the new Lancer pilots, and I take it you're all the new Lancer pilots?
Yes.
Can
Great.
I make like a really hard lead and inspire roll to say I'm the captain?
No.
You can.
I gotta
You
go for it.
You can do anything.
It's gonna be risky, so let's see that with the difficulty.
21.
Oh, all right. Well, you don't need to roll the difficulty.
All right. Jeez.
This is my shit.
So Sal
Uh-oh.
doesn't know what the captain looks like.
No, the
guess.
captain. I know what the captain. Are you
No, I don't think he's trying
claiming?
to
Is
I
dead.
think he's trying to say he's the new captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
All right.
Okay.
That's what I took it
This
as.
vessel.
It's me, the captain. You
Yeah.
remember from the
Yeah,
other
that's what I thought
day.
that's what I thought you were doing.
That would have to be a hell
Boy, that
of a
lady's
roll.
gonna shoot you.
That lady. She has a name.
Okay. Well, and so, and then you hear Steve come over the intercom and say, "New captain recognized. Welcome, captain."
That's all you have to do is just say that you're the captain.
With enthusiasm.
All right,
And
Artek's gonna
confidence.
kind of like get close to Isaiah and sort of whisper, like, "All right, look, buddy, like I'll back you on this if it comes to it, but I don't know if now is the time to be pulling a mutiny. Let's just calm down.
I thought
Figure.
the captain was dead.
We
I'm
don't know
switching
yet.
Power plays.
Let's calm down. Figure out what the situation is. We don't even know what the hell just happened to us.
Hello, Artak Christ.
Hey Steve,
The captain,
how's it going?
the previous captain, is dead. His life signs are no longer showing on my sensors.
Okay, that's fair. Steve, who's the ranking Union officer on the ship right now?
That is an interesting question, Artak. Currently, it
I
may
don't
be
know.
the captain.
Oh,
Points to
boy.
Isaiah.
Or
This
it is Sergeant Tosh. Or it is head mechanic Sal. Or it is ship pilot Dmitri. All of you are of equivalent ranks in separate areas of the military.
Fucking bureaucracies, man. Okay. I don't know. Is deciding who the captain is the most important thing
No.
going on right now? I feel like.
I don't think so.
It depends on
Thank you,
who's
thank
what.
you, Steve.
Where are we, Steve?
We are currently located in the Cascade region of space.
Thanks, Steve.
Unfortunately, my OmniNet hookup has been destroyed.
Oh, great.
Oh no! How will I watch
Is it fixable?
SuperTube?
I have a
You
map.
have an Omni hook. Watch it yourself.
That does require you to be somewhat near an OmniNet beacon, which you do not currently have. So you can do like Bluetooth stuff, but you have no internet access.
Okay.
Dimitri or Steve or whoever knows, how far did we bolt? How close are we to the station?
For a little while in the Bolt, I was unable to perceive where we are. The nearest blink gate is 3 months away. However, with our current supplies, we would not make it there, and you would all starve.
Good.
I'm glad that he said we like it's a royal we, because he won't starve.
He said
Steve,
you.
don't
He
run
said
out of
you.
gasoline.
We won't make it there. You would all starve.
Steve, I appreciate you looking out for us on this one.
I have a map of the sector. However, with the OmniNet down, I do not have location, place, or names.
Oh boy.
Well,
His
Can we-
Google
well,
Maps is broken.
guess what? We'll just have to look at the map and see if anything's kind of familiar.
Can we at least take a look at our bearings? Or, I mean, we know where the station is on the map at least.
Yeah, it looks like he put the map up.
Oh,
So you have a map now. And I'm just flabbergasted at why Skype is acting so poorly
oh
today.
no, very mad at us.
There's Waffles. Hi, Waffles. Do.
Oh wow,
Oh,
you're really
whoops.
big. Super waffles. Goodbye, outreach brackets.
Waffles is the map. It's tattooed on her back.
No, she's
Break.
just
Space
use her cup,
break.
Just put her cup there.
Just come.
Oh, perfect.
You are
cup
in
was
the Big
secret
Dipper.
map piece the whole time.
So on this map that we have here, I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa.
The orange circle here in the middle is and before I forget, thank you Waffles for making this amazing map. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, what'd you do to it?
What do you mean? What did I do to it?
Put stupid little marks all over it.
Those are just in the. I can delete those. I didn't have time to
Temporary.
label it properly,
Anyway.
which I will do after you guys fix the OmniNet hookup. Anyway, this orange circle here is the blink gate, and then you guys are this little pink circle right here. Steve has pointed out that you are within range of a nearby planet that you may be able to get to and get within local comms range.
All right, let's go.
Well,
Initiate trade.
it seems like if
Whoa, what is going on?
that planet seems like our best bet, but whoever attacked us might be thinking we go there.
How would they know?
Do we have any way of
Can you
knowing
track
if
us
we're
through
being
Blink?
tracked?
Sal actually says, "Oh no, I fixed that."
You fixed? What?
Well,
Sal, Artec Chris, nice to meet you.
I broke that. Does that? There's every Union ship that I've ever worked on has a tracking module, and it's got a transponder to identify us. And now we don't have either of those things because
Okay.
it sure looked like the Union was attacking us, but I didn't really get a good look. Everything was kind of exploding, and I had to set a whole floor on fire because there were people in the ship. It was bad.
Oh,
Sal, I noticed the same thing. I got a good look at those mechs. They
Wait,
seemed like they
you
were
set
being
the
issued.
floors on fire on purpose.
I set that one on fire on purpose.
So yes.
is that floor? Does that have? Is that still in vacuum? That floor that we?
No, you guys have patched up most of the immediate issues, and the things are repressurizing.
Okay. Well, I would like to go investigate those corpses. If
Uh,
it sounded like they invaded the ship.
Well,
I mean, they're liquid.
she says, I mean, yeah, we
yeah.
did do the blink, not the blink, the bolt.
Maybe there's some harder devices they have on them that survived.
Tosh says, actually, I scanned one of the mechs you were fighting, and it's weird. They were using an older Union insignia. It's not one I've seen in a really long time. It showed up in the database, but it was old, and there was some duplicate issue. I didn't get to read it before everything blew up.
Good to know. That's actually very helpful. Thank you.
You know,
So impersonators, perhaps.
Gosh, you're actually helpful.
Of course he's helpful. Tosh
Well,
is always
that-
helpful.
Yeah,
If
Tosh
only
is
we
great.
had Mac here to back him up.
Tosh literally saved our lives.
Tosh looks very sad.
No, I just said that because he said that was actually very helpful.
No, it was. I was being sarcastic. Like this is. I needed that information for my investigation.
I think in like this can be like an in character sort of like pause in the conversation, and then Artek wants to bring up. So are we all just going to ignore the giant monster in the room?
I
You guys
Oh,
all
yeah,
say
yeah. I
monster
mean,
in the
I was
room.
planning on not
How
speaking of it
is-
because I thought I might have been hallucinating.
We all saw that, right?
Oh, well, I mean, if you saw it too, yeah.
vaguely.
Squid.
I saw that thing. It was weird. It was some sort of cyber squid.
And so that was on the station the entire time.
in the
Well,
station.
it was in the station.
In the
entire
station. Did anybody ever like run into anyone from that science facility in the mess hall? Or I know a couple of you guys like to poke around in other people's systems. Did anybody like
you know, I never actually discovered anything that looked like it was a gigantic, lethal cyber squid bent to the destruction of our entire civilization.
well, it's a bit of a leap, I hope.
Must
But
have hardened its ports.
yeah, I guess hey Steve,
Yes?
Artak here. Did you happen to get a scan on that creature on our way out?
What creature?
The one inside the asteroid?
It's Squiddy Boy.
Yeah, it was big, had one gigantic eye and a bunch of tentacles.
So like suddenly above there's a little console, and like right above the console, very huge, like almost filling up the room, this very large eyeball with a bunch of tentacles waving around it that's just blue appears.
Oh my god.
And it doesn't really look like what you saw, but it's sort of an approximation of what you just said. And you just hear Steve go, something like this? No, I didn't see anything like this.
All right. Tosh,
Hold
Sal,
on.
Demetri, like you're union guys, right? Are they like union people or like
Well, I mean, we were recruited like 2 years ago to help set up this training base.
yeah, so did you know anything about what was going on in the science facility?
No, I didn't get to go in the science facility. They only let the scientists go in the science facility. We
Why
never
was
they
science
like they had their whole mess hall in there. We never really even talked to anybody in the science facility.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Why would there be scientists? Why would there be a training facility on a rock with the giant monster in the middle of it?
Do
I-
we know how long the egg, I mean, I was going to say egg, rock was there?
I mean, it was a large asteroid in an asteroid belt.
I say I
So
think you might
no,
be
We
muted.
don't know.
I was muted. Thank
Hi.
you.
Uh-huh.
I apologize.
You're Mr. Muty Man.
I don't none of this makes any goddamn sense.
I agree. How is a captain at the same rank as a pilot? What the fuck?
Oh my god. I'd like to imagine that, like, in character, you're in your hard suit and like your actual microphone has been muted this whole time while you're ranting about like being the captain now and all this stuff.
These are my machines.
So is the ship still on fire?
No, I thought we.
No, I fixed
No,
it.
Stabilized.
it's pretty much not
I
on
also,
fire.
I also found the lady, engineer lady. She's very shooty.
Sta-
Sal's
shooty
here.
gun guy.
She's standing
Yes, I
in front of
know-
you.
I know
Right now.
Sal's here.
Did you say that while she's standing there?
We just side-eyed her.
She tried to shoot me twice, and she
Jimmy,
punched me in the
you have a
chest.
very, you have a very shootable face.
You probably deserved it.
You were kind of asking for it.
Eh.
Yes.
Listen, you throw your gun around at me, I'm gonna try and knock it out of your hands.
All right. How about either Dimitri or Steve? I don't really know. Is it rude to like just completely cut Dimitri out of this and only talk to Steve? Because Dimitri's the pilot, right?
Hello, I am the pilot.
Hi, Dimitri. Can you mind running a diagnostic on those engines? Me and Callie made our way down there.
Oh
think we
yeah.
got 'em fixed up.
Where are we going?
Well, are they working?
Everything
Just give a
green
test
on the
boot.
board.
Okay, great, fantastic.
We want to go to that little planet that we're close to,
I don't think we have much choice.
or get into comms range at least.
Do we have any sensors that can tell us a little bit more about what's possibly surrounding the planet? Like anything in the area?
When you say surrounding the planet, what do you?
Around.
Just like any. I guess it would be from our perspective, anything that's near the planet that we could see. Obviously, if it's on the far side, we wouldn't be able to see it. But I'm wondering if there's anything like space stations or probes or mines.
Oh,
Fake Union battle cruisers waiting to blow us up.
well, Dimitri tells you that it's going to take about a week of sublight flight to get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, probably should at least get started because I don't think we have any other options.
All
Yeah,
right.
we don't
1 week later.
So let's take a quick break, and we'll do that while I wrestle with these cameras because they're driving me insane. It's like playing whack-a-mole this entire time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna play with this. We're gonna take a quick 5 minutes while I scream into the void, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Okay, good luck.
And we're back. Let me actually make sure we're back here. Hold on. Buttons. And there's everybody else. Ta-da!
It's
And we're
perfect.
back. Hello. All right. So, we're gonna pray to the Skype gods that keep messing up. So
Gross.
we've got about a week, as you guys are now traveling through space, headed toward this unnamed planet, which looks like it has some sort of civilization on it, from what you can tell from the long-range scans. But that's kind of all you can get, because things are still sort of on the fritz. People are working on repairing stuff, but you have some options during your downtime. You could choose to help repair various things to get them back up and running. There are all sorts of stuff you can work on. It's just up to you. I will tell you that on your ship, you know you have a couple of amenities. There is a printer. You've got a Schedule 2 printer, I think, is the one that can make mechs. So you do have a mech printer available to you. You are all still license level 0. Now, luckily, the Everest pattern and the Everest gear that you have access to right now are locked into this printer, but without OmniNet access, it's going to be hard to get other stuff. So getting that repaired may be a priority. However, since you don't have a printer, getting the parts for it is going to be tricky. Or a printer that can print those parts. Next, you've got a medical bay, which is mostly working, but has a few broken things. You've got a mess hall. You've got there's enough rooms on this thing that you've all found a bunk and created your own little bunk room. Isaiah, presumably you've taken over the captain's quarters.
I was just about to bring that up. Yeah.
Yes, there are captain's quarters. You've taken them over. You've got a nice big window.
There's gonna be a mutiny.
I spent hours standing in front of it with my arms crossed behind the small of my back.
Just setting up little lights to make it look cooler, and then just going back and standing there, waiting for people, just paging people. Please come to the captain's quarters.
Just Gendoing at his desk for hours at a time.
You wanted to see me? I look cool, right? Okay, you can go back to what you were doing.
Damn
All right.
it.
So,
That was a terrible call on my part.
I can't believe we let you get away with that.
so let's ask Hoodwink. Hoodwink, what are you working on during this week of downtime?
Why do you ask me first? Go ask somebody else.
I've been picking at random. Knackle, what are you working on?
Working on? I'd say I'd be working on repairing what remains the shreds of my droid. It had quite a bit of structural damage.
Your droid?
Your what?
Yeah, the mech, you want to call it.
Oh, that's what the printer's for.
Yeah, I gotta print those and then install them. I don't just stick it
The
in the
printer's
printer.
broken.
The printer works, but it can't print anything other than really simple tools right now, and mech parts. It can print the Everest mech bits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in an Everest, so it should be able to print.
That takes a day. You just stick your mech in the printer and hit go, and then it's done in a day later.
What? That's madness.
That's how it works.
Ace.
There's a
okay.
list of like things that you can get during downtime in the rulebook if we want to like look at that, maybe.
Yeah, there are other options so that you can go for that. Or you can, if you have some other idea you want to work on to get some, like, there may be benefits. For instance, you could get a damn drink, which we did last time, which I still think is the best thing.
I mean, I've done that before, and it,
You made a friend.
resulted in me getting a drink. That's true. I did in fact get a buddy out of that. Is he alive?
Wasn't
that's
it
kind of a
Tosh?
question.
Wasn't Tosh your friend?
Oh yeah. That was in fact him.
Yeah, that's your buddy.
Doesn't even remember.
Oh,
You've been
yeah,
kind of
that
mean to
guy.
Tosh the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen. There's a point
Drunk.
in which you drink and no new memories are formed.
Yikes.
And
You were my friend. Okay.
But Tosh remembers, so he's this whole time he's just like, damn,
listen, this is an internal thing. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm
thought
like,
we were
who was that
friends."
guy I was drinking with? And he's like right here.
So from your perspective, you're still a teenager because those are the last memories you have.
Yeah, there you go. 21, and then Suddenly I'm a mech pilot. Shit, I need something to drink.
All right, so Knackle, what you doing?
Well, let me just open this up here. And then Control F for downtime.
Page 82.
We'll come back. Lunchbox.
Yes. So I know what the things are, but I haven't necessarily decided what I want to do. I have a couple
Gosh.
ideas. I definitely think somebody, and maybe it could be me, should gather information. I'm sort
Okay.
of picturing. So I guess actually, I don't have a mech at the moment. Do I need to do something to have a mech ready when we get to the? If no one does anything to the printer, can I have a mech ready when we get to where we're going?
I would say you should definitely queue it up. I want to say that it takes 3 days or so. I'll look it up. There's some. I'm gonna assume that with the mechs you guys had left and how much fixes there are, by the time we get there, you'll all have mechs.
Okay, so I don't need to spend downtime repairing like.
Yeah,
sprucing
I
up
would
the
say
printer.
at least right now, let's not worry about that because we don't want you to be without mechs. We'll say that the printer is working on it.
Okay.
It's working on.
Then yeah, I think I'm sort of picturing Artak up on the bridge with his feet up on a desk, chatting with Steve and just kind of like flipping through everything. I'm looking for basically information on who that was that we were dealing with, maybe looking for any sort of info about the strange weapons that they had. Just stuff like that. Just trying to figure out what
Okay,
we
just
ran- what
kind
we
of
just ran
looking
into.
through the ship systems, gathering information that way.
I assume Steve has some access to stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe also seeing if he has any other squid monsters. Like just doing a Control F on squid. Just flipping through every single kind that he's got.
Steve keeps on. You keep looking for squid monsters. Would you like me to show you more squid monsters? I can lock the door so you can
Just
look at the
safe.
squid monsters in a private place if you'd like.
How many
Yes, we
Safe
have
search on.
OmniNets.
Yeah,
connected.
safe search
Oh.
on.
Just safe search off. How many images of squid monsters do you
I'm
have?
sorry. OmniNet access is down. I can create them.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Give me one of those.
He just makes another one that's like green this time.
Now make it exploding out of a rock
Okay.
and one eyeball, just one huge eye in the middle.
One huge eye in the middle, bunch of tentacles.
Yeah, and Artak just kind of, it's like, yep, that's it.
That's the stuff.
Yeah. All right, so
The thing you saw after the rocks broke apart had a body on it. It was partially obscured by rock, but it wasn't just a big Zelda eyeball in the middle of the tentacles.
interesting.
Just to make sure
Baseball
that's clear.
Okay, that is good to know. I don't know if it immediately helps us, but that is very good to know. And then search for those weapons. Like, does any remember what was the description of how the weapons worked again?
They looked like just like coalesced light on the end of their sticks. Basically,
Yeah, so
they're
just
basically
kinda-
carrying big light swords.
Question: what exactly would he be searching for those weapons?
For the weapons? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just putting in search terms for like
What-
just
Are you
Don't
Well,
have
well,
internet.
let me point out. Yeah, Steve is bringing up
Steve
without
doesn't have his own
OmniNet
database.
access internet.
Yeah.
All I have is what is available on the ship, and the weapons we have available on the ship. And he brings up like 4 different guns. Or is it any of these?
only 4? Jesus, Steve.
We have the standard
I can name more
issue
than
sidearm,
4.
the standard issue rifle, a
Oh,
very
man.
large hammer requisitioned by one of the Lancer pilots. And we also have a very large wrench, but that's more of a tool.
Oh boy. All right.
like you, Steve?
I have a very large wrench.
What were the conditions for fixing our OmniNet access?
You need to get OmniNet parts.
So that's not something we can do.
Yeah,
At the
right.
moment.
Right now your printer can't print
Yeah,
those, so you'll
yeah,
need to
we're gonna
get
have to
those
plan it.
somewhere else.
All right. Well, I feel like I already committed to this gather information thing, so I should probably go ahead and roll it.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a reserve.
Well, yeah. So it says On a total result of 9 or lower, you can choose to. Well, see, there's no OmniNet, so a lot of this doesn't really apply.
We can figure it out.
All right, let's roll and see what happens. I lost my tab. Too many tabs.
What did you roll?
Nothing yet. All right.
10.
I rolled a 10. So on a total result of 10 or 9, you find the information you're looking for. However, you leave clear evidence of your rummaging, or you have to dispatch someone along the way or implicate someone innocent. So yeah, that really is
So I
acting
would say that they now, like, everybody in the ship knows what you've been looking for. And all you've really discovered is that
tentacles.
these weapons are, yeah, you've searched for tentacles a lot. Which people are finding a little weird. And then you've also been searching for these weapons, and all you've really discovered is that these are not Union weapons, that's for
What
sure.
about the ship that we saw where I failed that roll really hard? Do you remember that?
It was a ship. What about it?
I don't know. Did anybody get a...
I mean, let's also give you, because you did pass your roll, let's also point out that Steve knows that that was a standard class of Union battleship.
I have an idea that I would like to pitch here, since it sort of succeeded. How about we have not necessarily a recording of the whole incident, but maybe just like a still image of something, either the ship or one of the mechs or something like that. Maybe the monster.
Okay, I would say Steve definitely doesn't have a picture of the thing in the rock.
That's right, because he didn't know what it was.
But he would certainly have a picture of the other of the battleship.
Okay.
I say
so
other. You're
how
not
about-
on a battleship.
Right. So how about that sort of evidence is like the reserve that I have gained from this.
Okay.
From going through. Does that make sense?
Yes, Steve
I don't
didn't
know how
really
easily-
scan it, but he's got a picture of it.
Okay. So I can at least be like, look, this happened.
Okay.
I'm satisfied with that. Thank you.
Let's go over to Verity. What are you doing, Sarksus?
So as far as the systems that are kind of not 100%, like the medical bay, what's broken in there?
Just various bits and bobs. There's some like automatic surgery tools that were kind of delicate that have broken, that could use some printer time. There's a couple of handheld printers here and there that are more like conventional, like modern day 3D printer size, that can print out little tools and replacement parts for some of this stuff that's basic.
Yep. So I guess what I'm wondering is there fewer things that the medical bay is capable of doing right now due to the damage?
It will take you longer to heal your injuries right now, and longer to produce medicines and that sort of thing.
Okay. Okay, so let's see, what else was there? Yeah, I'll try and I'm wondering how long that's going to take. I'd like to repair that stuff, but I'm not sure how long it's going to be taking.
That could be a week-long project for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not the only thing I want to be doing.
What else do you want to be doing?
So who was the character who mentioned that they saw it was like an old Union symbol or insignia?
Tosh did a scan.
Okay.
And saw like the transponder signal he got back was an old signal, sir, but it checks out.
Right.
Thanks, Tosh.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what we can do. I guess real quick, I'll use my investigate to see if there's anything in the local database on the ship that could, if there's any information about.
Well, so for your downtime, are you also gathering information?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. I want to do so many things. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. To get information, like, so you're basically going to be like looking up that signal and talking to Tosh about it.
Yeah.
Saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see a roll.
All right.
Excellent. So in talking to Tosh about it, Tosh tells you that he has been, one of his jobs on the ship when they were back at the base is to check in with the various ships that were bringing supplies every once in a while and doing shipping and just checking on transponder codes. And he has been studying up because he really thought the Union was really cool and had been studying up on like the modern day signals on the OmniNet and had seen some of the older ones that aren't really in use anymore, and thought it was odd when he scanned these ships that were attacking them that it was a really old signal being used.
Okay.
It is odd.
So do we have images? We have some images of the ships, right?
We have an image of the battleship, not
Okay.
of the mechs.
All right. I wanna spend some time kind of going over that image, and I want to see if I can figure out if there's any indications of the age. Like, it seems like, it's an older transponder. I'm wondering if it's an old ship or if it's newer.
I would say there's nothing in in this ship's database that would help you indicate that. But
Okay.
that's probably something you could get information on once you got OmniNet access.
Right.
Maybe
Well,
next downtime.
right. Well, it's more like if the resolution is high enough on the picture, are there like pock marks all over the ship or that kind of thing?
Oh no, I would say it looks it looks pretty new.
Roll to enhance.
Okay. That's good to know.
How many keyboards can you type on at once?
I'll assist and just start typing with him.
Same keyboard.
I'm just gonna, extend my robot fingers out from
Oh
here and
shit!
Just double the fingers come out of the end of the.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Hoodwink, what are you doing? She's just been hacking the ship the whole time.
Well, okay. I
Insert
kind
user
of
captain.
would like to see if I can get the range of the Omni network to be like larger from the ship.
Okay, you have like
Wait.
local broadcast antennas, but your OmniNet beacon is totally destroyed.
Okay. Then
So
I'm gonna learn to dance.
All right.
Hell yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Which downtime action
Get
is
focused. and I'm
okay.
going to get focused on learning to dance.
All right.
That's
So you will get then a new. I don't think you even have to roll on this.
Nope.
So next time that you have a trigger, it's not just next time. You just have that now,
It's a
right?
new trigger.
Yeah. So you have a
Put it
new
on the
trigger. Dancing is your new trigger.
Where are you practicing this dancing?
In my wherever I feel like it.
Okay.
Just
Right.
dancing through the halls as you
Has-
walk from place to place.
Dancing in the street.
What kind of dancing are you doing?
Whatever kind I feel like.
Okay, but like, what are you studying?
What am
I'm
I
going to
studying?
assume that this ship, being a Union ship, has a database of entertainment, and so you probably found some really old like how
I'm
to
also
dance
assuming
tapes.
That
Super
Callie just
ancient
has a database
dab.
herself.
I can loan you my sweet classic
inter-
rock.
See, that's where I'm practicing in his room.
Yes.
Okay.
I love. That's fantastic.
All right, and then Knackle, what are you doing?
Well, after putting my mech in for repairs, I think I'll go grab my drinking buddy Tosh and go grab a damn drink.
Okay. Unfortunately, when you get to the mess hall, the cook is there. It's the same bartender that was in the bar. He has survived.
lived?
That's good.
He lived. He's very excited about it. He is, however, very disappointed because a lot of the ship's mess hall equipment was destroyed. They had a little garden. He had a whole room that was dedicated to a garden to grow fresh fruits and plants and things. He even had a little brew operation set up in the corner, but all of it was destroyed. The soil was disrupted. Air got sucked out of that room. All the plants are dead. So he's got some soil, and he has some equipment where he could make alcohol, but he doesn't have any alcohol.
There's always alcohol somewhere. I am rolling get a hold of something.
Go to the med supply room.
All right, so you
That's
guys
not
just
the right
start.
kind of alcohol. We don't drink that.
You said get a hold of something. So.
It's something. You guys start just rooting through unoccupied bunks, and you do eventually find, locked up in somebody's like old cabinet, a flask full of whiskey.
Excellent.
In the cabinet.
Wow.
While I uncork it, I go, I hope this is Sal's.
Oh my god.
Tosh is like, Sal's really great. I wish you two would get along more.
I have a hard time getting along with people who point guns in my face.
Well, you were very
I point
rude.
the gun at his face. No, I'm kidding.
You're not there.
I know, that's why I
Just somewhere in the ship, Waffles
I'm
is just
pretty-
like, I'm just gonna point a gun at.
Callie just like drops out of a vent.
The first interaction you have with someone is to shoot at them and then stuff your gun in their face.
It
not
was
declare
there.
who you
It was
are.
a
It was a
battle.
tasking.
It was a crisis
There
situation.
was- yeah.
You didn't identify yourself.
You know what?
Oh man, you and
Just
Sal are
bring
gonna have to
bottles.
sit down one day.
I'm gonna drink just a little bit more than half of this.
Man,
It's definitely not Sal's, by the way.
I hope it's Canadian
you
dry.
didn't
So-
roll a 20.
So you rolled a 21 on that, and for get a damn drink, which I'm saying, we'll throw these rolls in together. You get 2 of the following: a good reputation, a friend or connection. Well, actually, no, you would have just gotten a 19, right? Because you don't get the +2 if you're doing get a damn drink.
Yeah, he does.
That plus
What-
2 is for finding the damn drink.
Yeah, so the way that works is like what he's doing is getting a drink, and then he can narratively apply his triggers however
All right, sure,
it
we'll
tends
do
to
it.
work. So he definitely had to go get a hold of the booze.
The narrative stuff I'm a little still shakier on than I am the mech combat. So we'll get to the mech combat. But let a good reputation, a friend or connection, a useful item or piece of information, and a convenient opportunity. I'm gonna say that the useful item you have found is a blink-proof flask. A bolt-proof flask. I'm sorry. It's hardened so that it can take the impact without breaking.
Good.
And it keeps whatever liquid you put in it at the perfect temperature for drinking.
Put it on your sheet.
Oh man,
That's a reserve.
I gotta. You mean it's not a canteen that prints Monster and
I was gonna say it turns any liquid into my. I was thinking that.
Is this stream sponsored?
Suddenly, ghosts everywhere.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, a ghost. Oh boy. And then, do you want a good reputation, a friend or connection, or a convenient opportunity?
I already have a pretty good reputation.
Holy
but
shit.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I feel like my sterling reputation here, people have been misunderstanding things completely.
Oh, that's
so-
what's been happening.
Fair enough.
Is that what you're gonna
I'm
go
going
with?
and trying to save people, and they're like, "I'll shoot you for that," and it's like, "No, you won't." Slap.
Okay, I think the problem here is you didn't say, "I'm here to save you." You said, "Shut up, who are you?" It's like if there was a serial killer in your house and you locked yourself in a closet, and then like an hour later there was just pounding on the closet.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be pounding on the closet an hour later. They'd be like, you're there already, and then grab you from behind.
You're in a
That's-
closet!
They're in the closet. It's just punched
that-
through the wall.
I mean, if you want to turn this into having a good reputation, I'm sure there are ways that you can improve your standing with people if you found the only bottle of booze on the ship.
Drink all of it.
Depends on whether or
Perhaps-
not this bottle brings you
Yeah,
more.
I'm
Perhaps
assuming.
sharing a glass with the people that you don't have a good reputation with.
It depends on how large this flask is.
Oh my god! All right. Mhm. So Knackle wastes his good reputation,
Yep.
and we've arrived.
What? I didn't get any downtime.
You did. You stood in front of a window. You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot.
For a week.
Yeah, with your arms behind your back.
You walk up to Steve and go, look at me.
What would you like to do, Eagle One? Captain Eagle One?
He would like to Gendo for
Please,
7 straight
just
days.
change your call sign to Captain.
Captain, I might do that. Anyway, I wanted to try this power at a cost option.
Ooh.
So when we asked Steve who like ranking officer was, I believe they listed me, Dimitri, Sal, and Tosh.
And all of
Okay. And the
fellow
rest of the
Lancer
Lancers, yes.
I would like to form a council that
Okay.
like, decides what we do as a unit.
I volunteer to be on this council.
I like this idea. Do you think that that is maybe specifically not the power to cost, but get organized?
That might make more sense.
You start, run, or improve an organization, business, or other venture. Describe its purpose with the goal, and then do some
Mhm.
other stuff.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
I would
Yeah.
say this is military or political, maybe a little bit of both. Track your organization's efficiency and influence
I like
from 0 to
this a
6.
lot.
When you want to make a narrative roll where your organization could help you directly, you can roll your organization's efficiency or influence like a trigger. Efficiency is how directly effective your organization is at what it does.
So this is like turning the ship crew into like an asset that he can call upon,
Yeah, if it's a,
right?
Yeah.
Like, so he can like directly like if he puts this organization together well with his role, like that's something that he can later use as a reserve in some sort of narrative moment. I think that sounds pretty cool
Okay.
if the rolls are good.
I do the first time you make this downtime action, establish your organization at +2 efficiency or influence, and the other at 0. So do you want efficiency or influence at +2?
Probably influence.
What
Okay.
do
I
those
think.
do?
Yeah, I
Efficiency is how directly effective your organization is at what it does. Influence is your organization's size, reach, wealth, and reputation.
Oh, no influence, please. We are on the down low, my dude. We don't want anyone to know about us.
You are not around to help him make this decision.
You're
I'm
right,
sorry,
like this is kind of
Council.
like
Aren't
you're
you guys all on
Okay,
the
yes,
council?
actually, okay. That's I was actually about to ask, like, what does this scene look like?
who
call
are
every-
you?
like,
Yeah.
I walk I staring out the window, and then I walk over to my desk and push the little microphone button,
Are you
and I
making an
say-
HOA on the spaceship? Is that what's happening right now?
and I call everybody that I
Ongoing.
listed previously to the captain's quarters.
I'm
all
already
of
in the
us.
captain's quarters
All
and
of
I
us.
asked Callie
you-
to turn
why
the
are
music
you
down a little
already in
bit.
the captain's quarters?
because I was dancing.
She's
She was
dancing.
dancing.
I'm learning to dance.
She's learning how to dance ballet to classic rock, I guess.
Yep.
She found a really weird old tape and has been
You
watching.
can dance ballet to anything.
So yeah, I'll push the little button. I'll call everybody to the conference room or whatever we would go. Maybe the bridge, but
The
and then get
bridge is
everybody else-
probably the
okay.
closest.
and then get everybody else like off of the bridge that isn't on that list. And then I'll
Okay.
present my idea that I'd like to form a council so that we can make sure that we're moving as a unit and working together as a group rather than anybody trying to, I don't know, usurp power. I really don't want a mutiny. I really don't.
You already
Should've
got
made
one.
yourself captain.
What? I didn't. It wasn't like I didn't overthrow anybody. The captain was
No,
dead.
there was no captain. Artek slaps you on the back and says that he's proud of you. It's like, I think this is the right decision.
Yeah, I don't want us all to get brutally murdered in our sleep.
I think this is the way to do this.
Steve pops up, like there's this little person appears, but first there's a squid for just a half a second, and then it flips back to Steve. And Steve is like this like human shape figure. Like it looks like the top of an Oscar, right? There's like a person there, but
Yeah,
they're
right.
kind of bland. Like there's no real facial features, and the head sort of moves as they talk, but there's no mouth opening. Like that's the representation Steve is using.
Is this like a holographic projection
Yes,
sort of
this
thing? Okay.
pops up over the console, and Steve pops up and says, "Hello, I would like to be on the council as well."
Ooh,
Yeah, how'd you get in here?
I don't think Callie would be cool with that.
What?
Whoa.
It's fine. They're easily amended. Like, it's fine if he wants to be on the council. His opinion can be swayed.
Should we vote?
The first vote of the council is what? No, I
To-
mean,
Whether to initiate a new member into the
I don't-
council?
I'm trying to think. We've got 9 people
If-
right now. Well,
if
8 people,
Steve-
right? Because there's 5 of us and then the 3 NPCs.
Tosh,
Right.
Sal, Dimitri. Yeah, so 8.
We want a tiebreaker, I guess. So right, we would want an odd number, right? For like.
Mhm.
So I guess we,
No.
yeah, I guess we can let Steve on.
That's the
Nine's a
only
good
reason.
number for a
That's a
fellowship.
great reason.
A good
I mean, he's
Great
an NHP.
partial.
You know, he has control. He has control of the functions of the ship. He has,
Yeah,
you know, he's,
he could kill us all on a whim.
And if he doesn't like it, he can, vent us all out there.
Right.
you know, he's probably been like commissioned for his position.
Now,
Presumably, part of this council is that the captain maintains veto power.
oh,
However, as the ship's principal controller, I also maintain veto power.
sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So we can be military, scientific, academic, criminal. I think we're a criminal organization, right? We're like on the
No.
lam.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't think we're doing
Someone
like
considers us a criminal organization.
Humanitarian, industrial, entertainment, or political. Do we want to go around as like a theater troupe that we can like make money, get information? We
I
can
don't
do
think we're doing the
entertainment.
theatrical thing either.
Okay.
I'm liking this.
Political,
The
industrial,
world's first mech
humanitarian,
musical.
academic. I don't know if we'd be military because we are the military force, right? Like we're not on a battleship and we're the Lancer pilots, so we are the only military force that we would have.
I mean, we can decide.
I
to
mean, I would-
militarize the whole ship.
Yeah, I
Do we have
think it's
guns
more
on our ship?
military. Yeah, there are guns.
You think military? Okay, I'll go military. That
Just-
sounds fine.
Wait, like he means like guns the ship shoots.
Yeah.
Oh, does the ship
Right.
have
Ship have guns.
the?
I thought
does-
it didn't.
I'm
Uh,
not just gonna like lean out the window and
Yeah, we aren't doing like some GTA drive-bys.
That'd
We're
be
looking
fun.
You know,
Um,
dude, our mechs could like
I'm-
stand on the outside of the
I'm gonna
ship.
say that no. This is more of a a troop transport. It has some basic defenses. It's got shielding, and it has some like chaff sort of stuff. But it doesn't really have offensive weapons. There's maybe some systems you could rig up to do some offensive things, but generally not really.
we might need to
offensive
get
things
ourselves
like
some weapons.
holographically project this.
There's
Or like
there's like
there's
a
some
mount, but nobody uses that for. There's no weapon in it. No
Wait a
one's-
second. We
put
be
power to it.
humanitarian, right? Because like that's what we were trained for. Like that Operation Outreach was all like a
That's-
humanitarian effort.
That's
And
fair.
and
that's probably
Sal,
closest thing.
Dimitri, and Tosh do point out to you in this thing that as you guys are deciding this, that they say that yes, this is, as far as they're aware, that might have looked like the Union, but they're pretty convinced that it wasn't.
Yeah, I think we go humanitarian.
yeah, I don't think it was the Union.
And so they're saying that we should keep up with the operation. And in fact, Sal says, I think we need to contact the Union at our first opportunity and see what's up. Let them know where we are.
Ooh, let's not do that part.
well, oh boy. I'm
Well,
glad
we
we're
we could talk to them.
I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Tosh
But-
agrees, but Dimitri is like, no, this seems dangerous.
Okay, we can hold
I
our first.
agree.
We can hold our first vote. I guess.
Well, we can't contact them at the moment until
Yeah,
we
but-
until we get to this planet and do some repairs. This is all hypothetical, right?
Right. Well, we
Right.
could decide ahead of time.
Emphasis
Um,
on the pathetical.
Is
I
the
don't
planet
think
habitable?
we should contact the Union
Yeah, yeah.
personally.
You are in range, and it does look like there is a colony that has sent out like hails to you, but no one's responded yet.
We should probably respond to those.
Do I have to put this organization on my sheet?
Yes, you have to keep track
Oh,
of
yeah.
the influence and efficiency.
And do I just put it under like triggers or?
Put it,
It's a reserve.
yeah.
So right, like
In your notes
humanitarian
somewhere.
organization +2 efficiency or +2 influence or whatever you decide that you want to do. But you have to roll to see
Right.
how much of that it has.
Not this time.
It starts
Oh,
at
it
a
just
+2 of one.
Starts
It
at +2 with either
of one or the
efficiency or
other.
influence.
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay. So
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't have to
think
roll this time.
we chose efficiency. I think.
I was certainly riding for efficiency because I don't want anyone to know about us at the moment.
Neither do I ever.
So I think the the pitch that Artec would make, or do we want to have this vote now on if we're gonna get in contact with Union?
Well,
I think
our
it would
first-
be
or
a
we
good
do
way
that
to end downtime, right? Like that would be our briefing for the next mission.
It
I
sounds
guess.
like the first thing we need to decide is if we're going to respond to the hails. That
Right.
we've
Yeah,
been-
that's kind of important, and I mean we kind of need to because they might have
Your-
OmniNet bits.
Your
what's the
downtown,
content?
your downtime action was setting up this committee.
Right, I know, but I was saying it would be a good way to like end downtime would be to go forth with like a vote on whether or not we like respond to these people and help them if they need help or whatever.
We're humanitarian. That's
Right.
like, we're
We
gonna do
need
that.
help.
Yeah.
Help us help you.
Right, exactly.
We
We're
need
here to help.
supplies. Yeah, we need a lot of things at the moment.
We're here to help ourselves to your supplies.
I don't know if we want Knackle on this humanitarian committee.
So you guys got
just-
booze, right? Where is
Suddenly
that?
We're a humanitarian space pirate ship.
We'll see if they grow corn on this planet.
Mm. Yeah, I think we should hit them up.
That's kind of ambiguous.
Who do we say that we are?
Operation Outreach. That's what I'm going to name my organization.
Don't
Well,
you
what-
guys think that whoever tried to kill us a few days ago will be looking for us?
We
Why don't
should
you just-
rename the ship to Wide Reach.
Sal says that won't be a problem because we've taken off the transponder, so it'll be a lot harder to find this ship. There's a lot of ships that look like this.
So, what's the contents of
Just-
the hail?
It's just they're sending you a, hey, you have a message. Like,
Just send back
Pling.
an
it's a
encrypted
Hey,
Skype
you have
call
an
going
answer.
do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
Oh, okay.
So
Send
I have a
back.
question. This is maybe something the characters would know. We're not like the only Operation Outreach squad operating.
No, you are not. They have mentioned that there are other squads operating in other parts of various RIM systems.
Okay.
It's
so
pretty small, but there are
so
other
out
ones.
of character, I love the idea of us sort of, at least for the moment, until we figure out more what's going on, being like this roving sort of band. Like we are still kind of doing the good work of the outreach program, even though I don't know if I necessarily entirely trust like where those orders were coming from. That doesn't mean that we can't still like, while we're trying to get our ship in order and everything, actually go out and help some people. Like I think that sounds like a fun, good setup for the game.
Right. Should we name
So-
our organization something not Operation Outreach?
Well, if there's other outreach squads going around, then, well, I don't know. So on the one hand, they're not directly tracking us, but on the other hand, if we go to this planet and Operation Outreach like does some cool shit and saves everybody, like word's gonna get around eventually.
Right.
I don't care. I'm fine.
You don't
with it.
care that word gets around?
I don't care.
I mean, I don't know if out of character, I don't know if I care either, but like, I'd be okay with that, I think, or I think Artec would be okay with that too.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it, like in character.
And it would certainly like give us some, not necessarily authority, but like some gravitas on the planet. Like they would at least like know who
If-
we are.
I mean, if they were made aware of this operation, I'm not
Oh, we're
sure
with
how-
Union. Everyone knows who Union is.
Yeah,
right,
so
but we
should
also
go-
have a
it's-
+0 influence.
It's fine. We don't need influence. we need to
I
go
mean,
get this
Union-
message.
The people's
Yeah, I
knowledge
agree.
of the Union is it depends on each place.
Let's answer the call.
To
I'll
the
put-
radio room.
R67 the call.
That's the bridge. Just be on the
Yeah.
bridge. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, we can. Let's answer the call.
And we're
Okay.
gonna so okay, so so we're
Who's
gonna
answering the call?
say,
I would like to.
Okay, so you answer the call and you say,
What do you want?
Hello.
uh,
Oh,
hello?
Atlanta.
Who do
And
I
I-
see on the other end? Is it is it like a video call? Is it
No,
just
this is just
voice?
audio.
Oh, okay.
Unidentified
Hello?
vessel?
Yes, we are Operation Outreach. We're
I-
here to help you.
Okay. That's
Oh,
good.
shit.
What's Operation Outreach?
This
we
is
are
pilot tackle of the from Operation Outreach. We are a humanitarian aid
Oh
Vessel
no.
that's come under attack. We would like permission to land.
Oh, you're
This is Captain Isaiah Agnew,
Jesus
actually
Christ.
speaking.
you just hear a lot of whispering on the other end of the comm. Like,
We are
What's
a
happening?
loosely
Are there two
union-affiliated humanitarian organization.
do
We'd
ships
love
have
to
two
help
captains?
you out. He said pilot. That
Oh.
was pretty clear.
We're sorry, the comm links aren't working so well. We would love some assistance. Do you have a military force?
Yeah, we've got 5 trained Lancer pilots.
Oh, that's fantastic. We would love it. We have a landing pad for a drop pod. It's look for the Geoformers Unlimited logo.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
Turn to
We'll-
Steve.
we'll
and be
transmit
like,
a picture.
Geoformers? Unlimited.
So I'm
we'll
gonna
see
hang
you
up the
soon.
call, I guess. Who's all? I assume just we 5 are going down.
That would be the plan, yeah.
Right.
You have a drop ship on this on your ship. This ship is too big to typically land on planets. And so you have a ship that can load up with a couple of people and your mechs.
So
Well, guys, I think that went okay.
did we cut the call? The call's done, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, I'm not sure if I trust them. I can't tell if they're shifty or if they're just not, if they just don't understand what's going on.
Well, damn, like we seem pretty shifty too.
Yeah. How
Or
about
an
that?
unidentified ship.
Hey, who's this? I don't
Right.
know. Who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a welcoming committee of some military persuasion.
It'll be fine. We just
So we're gonna have to be prepared to defuse the situation.
Okay.
diffuse.
Don't
So what they're
let
saying is
Knackle
stay
talk
on the
to them.
ship, Knackle.
Yes, Knackle. We're
If
gonna
they
cut.
point a gun at him, he's going to try to kill them.
Let's get Sal to disable his loudspeaker on his Mac.
Or let's just do
Loudspeaker?
like Callie, can you just do that and not tell him that you've done it? Like
You
with some
what?
sort of
Aren't
hacking.
they both like good hackers?
Just
Yeah,
like
I
disable
mean-
Knackle's speaker system.
I would like to disable his OmniHook, to be honest.
I mean, go as far as you want.
But
So are we? So are we
Personal
at the planet?
Yeah, you're kind of in orbit. hmm
I'm gonna
All right.
play Back in Black while I'm suiting up to get into my mech.
Now, you
Alright.
don't have to get into your mech.
Can
But
they
we were
come down
told
with us in the ship though?
Yeah, the mechs can be on the ship. They're mounted to the outside of the ship.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea not to be in them.
It's
Oh,
totally
I
up
thought
to
you
you.
said
You
we should be
can
ready.
be in the mech. You don't have
Is
to.
it? It's probably considered rude to like just
Yeah.
roll up and
come up in a mech.
Everest.
We'll
just
have to-
roll up in a tank.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get
You don't want to
Look, this planet's open carry. If I want to walk into Space Starbucks,
Okay.
Back
No,
carry.
boundaries.
But
Plan,
you
like-
didn't study etiquette while on downtime, so you don't know that.
Damn, you're right.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Well,
we don't know
that's-
anything
that's-
about this place.
That's
Yeah, we really
my
don't.
that's my thought. I think we should probably give them the benefit of the doubt just in case they think we're shifty.
Okay.
I think they're shifty, so I feel like we shouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, it's not gonna take very long to get intermex if we have to.
That's true, I guess.
Callie, I know that you grew up on the rough and tumble streets, but not all people are bad.
Okay.
Before
I,
we go down there,
I think it's very quickly to figure out if they're bad or not, so it's fine.
Who- What was the name of this organization that we were communicating with?
Geoformers Unlimited.
Steve, do you have anything in your databases about Geoformers Unlimited?
I do not.
Great.
can
to hear.
we can is it
Do
possible to do
I
like
have
a,
anything in my database.
Does anyone have any data?
You do not.
How do you know?
I've
we
looked
have,
through it.
Do we have any like cameras that so we can take kind of like surveillance footage and see what the down what it looks like down there as far as like cities or
The
buildings?
ship has sensors. They're not working in great condition, but you can see that there is a sizable colony down there. You can see a good chunk of. There's a bunch of farms. There's some like apartment-looking buildings. It looks pretty nice, all things considered. And on the scans, you do see a landing pad that has this big corporate logo on it.
Okay.
Yes, Hoodwink.
I forgot my question. but this sounds. Oh, I know a lot about like the quote unquote dark net of this society, so I find it odd, and I think they're lying about their name.
Why?
Hmm.
Why?
Can
I
we
don't
just
know
go?
why.
Let's just
Let's-
go.
Fine, let's go.
You know a lot about the dark web, so you think they're lying about...
I just find it odd that I don't know who they are. Okay.
There are thousands of corporations. This is not unusual.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with going down.
All
Hey,
right, so
man,
you guys
I'll
suit
get
up.
in there.
Everybody's not getting in their mechs. Are you wearing
Okay.
your hard suits?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Okay, everybody's
What
wearing
are they
hard
called?
suits.
Spacer's Choice or something?
No, Geoformers Unlimited.
Oh, okay. It just sounded similar.
It sounds like a terraforming company.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so everybody suits up. You guys hop down to the planet. Your ship lands on the pad, and as you disembark, there is a little gaggle of NPCs there to meet you. There is a little armed contingent. There's like 5 of them, and they look very just bedraggled. That's a word, right?
Yeah.
They're not looking great. They're looking like they're beat up. Their armor's not in great condition. Nobody's like holding their weapon. Everything's holstered. And the militia captain walks right up to you and says, "Hello, my name is Constance. You can call me Cons. I spoke with you over the communications. How is everybody doing? Welcome
Hi,
to Agate."
We're
Only 1/3 of us are dead. It's fine.
Okay. So, hi. It's nice to meet you. Sorry about the confusion over the call. We're kind of knocked around ourselves. We're just trying to.
Oh, that's okay. It's probably
some
our
help.
fault. Our OmniNet access is down, so
Fuck.
we haven't been able to really communicate well.
Wow.
Well, we were. So one of the things that we were hoping to accomplish here was to gain OmniNet access. So is there anything we could do to help you, repair your systems?
Yes,
Well,
what can I do?
I'll tell you what. Our planet, this planet, we haven't named the planet yet, but this town is Agate. We are the property of Geoformers Unlimited, who sent us here to colonize this planet that they purchased, and we're working on that. We've got a stable gene base. We have an NHP who manages the colony, and we've got some pretty productive citizens. Unfortunately, some of the less kind people decided they didn't really like it here, and they went off and created their own little society. And they keep coming back to try and take things. And they took our OmniNet beacon.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that sounds like a sort of thing that we could help you fix.
They also took all of our mechs.
Okay. Well, we have some mechs of ourselves.
We see
so
that. That's why we were really excited when you said you had... Are you the Lancer pilots?
Yes, we are.
We're
a Lancer
really
pilot.
excited to have you here. Do you want to come into the town and meet people? We have a hangar you can move your mechs to if you'd like.
Thanks. Do you have a printer we could use to print some parts for our ship to fix it up?
We have one, but it doesn't have OmniNet access. So do you have a printer on the ship?
I'm sorry, I don't know how this works. Out of character, by the way.
No, out
Trying
of
to
character.
figure
That's
out-
a totally fine
Making an
question.
internet
I have a
Okay.
question
Yeah.
in character. How do you spell agate?
That's in game.
Yes.
Agate.
Like the colorful rock?
Yeah.
All right. Just curious. Okay.
I have an out of character question.
Are there lots of agates here?
We found there's one of the things that the colony
Right.
does is there's a mine that we've been going into where we were, and then the pirates blew up a lot of the machinery. And since we don't have the printer's not working as well, it's been a problem. Teacher has really been getting on to us about it, but we can't really do much.
Ooh.
Oh, Teacher's the NHP. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So, when you say pirates, are we talking like a large organization of more than 50 people, or is it just like 5 to 6 people that have somehow managed to hijack all your mechs?
It's maybe
Good question.
30.
Ah, that's a lot of people.
I'm gonna turn and be like, "Hey, Steve."
I don't think Steve's with us.
He's on the
Steve's
ship.
not with you.
I'm sure
Well,
he's got
you- He
doesn't
communication.
have
You
it
have you do have I did forget to tell you. Sal is kind of in charge while you guys are down here. And Tosh is, it's like Tosh and Sal are kind of, passing it back and forth.
Tosh.
And
I trust him.
they're both on the comms, so you can reach them if you need to.
All right. I'll just be like, Tosh, are you in there?
Yeah, you guys okay? Everything going all right?
Everything's fine. Hey, does our ship have orbital bombing or anything like that?
Oh my god.
No, we're a peacekeeping organization.
That's one way to keep the peace. Things are real
man.
peaceful when they're dead.
You want me to drop a bomb on you? Is that
No, not on us specifically.
on the mine.
Hey, Knackle, I'm just wondering if you got a different application than we did. Because ours was pretty clear that we're like a Peace Corps kind of thing.
Honestly,
I feel like perhaps you don't understand how we
Yeah.
do this Peace Corps thing.
Yeah,
The bad guys are there, and we murk them.
Yeah, I just mouthed the word sorry to Agate.
So
Yeah, I'm also.
so
gonna
do
be
you
kinda like,
guys
what
want to
the-
come get a drink
this
or?
Oh no, somebody speaking my language. Jeez.
We've
my
got a
drink.
bar. It's called the Drowned Geode. It's over in the center of town, right next to the town hall.
Notating that location.
I think we should all head to the Drowned Geode.
Can I do like a word on the streets check to try
Yeah,
and gather
right.
some information about the other
Let's.
colony or whatever you want to call
Why
it?
don't we wait till we get to the Drowned Geode? For
Okay.
that?
I'd like to use my read a situation trigger just to kind of see, as they're talking about the having us come in the town and having us leave our mechs in their hangar.
Hangar. That seems
Yeah.
off.
I just want to see if I can kind of read anything into what they're
Sure.
saying.
Just trying to see if you feel like things are as they seem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see that.
As I
See that roll.
Good call.
as I walk away from my mech, I definitely make it a point to turn around and
Plus
give it the
2.
old BMW doo-doo.
So are you gonna take it to the hangar, Knackle?
Well,
Is the hangar close to the bar zone? that
Yeah,
we're
it's
headed?
kind of we have some roads and it's sort of in the middle of town. Everything's kind of, all the important buildings are sort of in the middle and then the residents are on the outside. We can always make new residences and residents.
I would
Um,
like to.
Hold on.
assuming-
Karna,
let's-
yes, that did succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry, I
and
didn't see the roll.
everybody seems everybody seems super honest.
okay.
These just seem like kind of hard on their luck people trying to get by
All right.
out here on the rim. You're not getting anybody being evil trying to trick you motives.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I guess I'm wondering like what the advantages of putting it in the hangar would be. Otherwise, I don't care either way.
Oh, well, every once in a while the pirates show back up. And
Oh.
this is kind of on the outskirts of town. Or we could go to the hangar, which is, a little more centrally located
Oh, okay.
in case we need defenses. And you don't want to have to walk back out here every day. It's long.
That's fair. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea actually. If it's closer to the center of town, then I'd rather have our mechs be there.
Okay.
Well,
We
great.
should,
Let's.
disembark our mechs and send the shuttle back.
Yeah, and we can send a sit rep to Salantosh.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And great. Well, as you guys are doing that, I'll take you and we can go talk to teacher. And you can ask teacher any other questions and we can get you registered as visitors.
Sure. Thank you.
Do you get a badge for teacher?
I mouthed the word sorry again.
Wouldn't I be the one to make those like kind of references?
Yeah. He must. Have you been like letting him listen to your music, or is he like hacking into your system?
I play it really loud. I play
Okay,
it very
'cause-
loudly.
Out of character, he's known to just kind of snoop around in your business. Just watch out for that.
That's fine.
All right. So
Poke
everybody
around and stuff.
takes their mechs to the hangar. Yeah. They've got pretty standard hookups and mounts. So everybody drops their mech off, and then
Like an RV park.
Constance.
Is it like a whole big thing to like just for all these people in this town to just see 5 mechs just come strolling down Main Street?
Well, it's kind of the middle of the day, and you don't see a ton of people.
Okay.
And in fact, let's say you mentioned that, and Constance is gonna say, "Oh, everybody's working. You know, we are a work colony. We have some people in the mines. We have people farming, a couple of people managing the gene banks."
Artec nods knowingly because he's a colony man himself.
Wait, where'd Waffles go?
She went AFK a second. She'll be back in a second.
She typed BRB in Twitch for some reason.
She didn't want to let anybody who was listening know.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it up for those viewers, listeners. Okay, so you guys enter into the town hall, and the town hall has like this little front desk, and there's a person sitting at the front desk, and they say, "Oh, hi, Constance. We have visitors. Are they off-worlders?"
Yeah. Hello,
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
Captain Isaiah Agnew of this branch of Operation Outreach. Pleasure to
Well,
meet you.
I'm pleased to meet you. My name is Stacy. This is the home of Teacher, our colony manager. I'm the second in command, so if you have any other questions, feel free to talk to me if you'd prefer a human face. But Teacher's upstairs, and you can talk to him, and it'll get you registered and all of that.
That sounds great.
Thank you very much.
So, and then Constance kind of whispers like, "Yeah, I'm gonna. Teacher and I don't really get along, so I'm just gonna stay down here. I'll meet you in the geode. It's across the street."
I'll be there in a minute.
Fair enough.
All right, so everybody heads upstairs.
Sure.
Okay, so upstairs there is this large terminal in the middle of this big old empty room, and projecting up from the terminal is an image of Teacher, and Teacher is kind of in that blue hologram sort of looking thing, and is wearing this long robe and is bald in this picture, but has like a fully formed human persona, unlike your in HP on the ship.
Picture?
Picture?
Yeah, where is it?
I don't have a picture of Teacher.
Oh, you said you had it. There was a picture. And I looked up and there wasn't.
I think he meant the picture of the hologram.
Oh, okay, fine.
Persona? I don't know. I didn't think I said picture, but maybe I did. I don't know. So Teacher is this hologram person wearing a robe with they're bald and looks very friendly, kind of like rosy cheeks as much as that can be in like a bluish green hologram sort of thing, right? And turns and says, "Ah, welcome, off-world visitors. Welcome to Agate. How can I help you?"
We need visitor badges, I guess.
"Yes, I will register you all. As soon as you entered the room, I scanned you and added you to the visitor database.
I don't like that.
Welcome."
Boy.
What percentage of your colony went rogue, I guess?
Oh, maybe 10%.
So, okay.
Follow-up question. How many people were on this colony to start with?
We started with about 300. So about 30 of them have
Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like 30.
gone
10%,
rogue.
Yeah,
Those
10%.
are pirates.
which is very unfortunate. We would love it if you could bring any of them back, but otherwise just stopping them from destroying company property would be encouraged.
So, let me reiterate. You do not want us to brutally murder all of them from orbit with a bomb.
Can you do that?
That's stopping them. So maybe.
Now, I just heard stop them.
That's also what I heard.
I will
bring them
again
back.
point out, you guys don't have an orbital bomb.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm asking
Look,
questions.
anything
They
big
also
enough.
have the
So if we
Omninet equipment
crash
that we
the
need.
ship into
That's
the
true. So maybe don't blow them up.
No.
Also, yeah, we do need that OmniNet.
Oh right, yeah.
We
You
have
gotta get your
licenses to
internet on.
kill.
You need your YouTube Red, or was it RedTube?
Yes, the internet beacon would
Those
be.
both exist.
We would very like to have it. The OmniNet beacon. Please
Teacher,
do
what
not
can
destroy
you tell
it.
us Yeah. What can you tell us about why this group split off from the rest of the colony?
Well, you know, sometimes they're ruffians. They sign a contract, they decide they don't like the contract, and they want to break the contract. But that's simply not allowed here at Geoformers Unlimited Colonies. And so they decided to abscond with things in the middle of the night. They killed several people on their way out.
So you know that.
Can I get a copy of this contract?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's for the eyes of Geoformers Unlimited employees only. Would you
Is
like
Khan
to
still
sign
here?
over your body for it?
Absolutely not. Is Khan still here, or is it just us and Teacher?
Khan's went to the bar.
Oh man.
Khan left, man.
Yeah, Khan bailed out.
Where's Teacher located?
Teacher's an NHP that is in the town hall
We're,
on a beacon in the
we're-
upstairs floor.
We're standing in front of Mr. House.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But like free floating hologram sort of person.
I kind of want to just go
Jordan.
talk to some actual people, like
Oh, actual
citizens.
people.
Yes,
Jordan.
some like citizens in the streets.
We
or
find
in their
that
minds.
mildly
Why did we-
offensive.
That's okay.
Wait, what?
That's not okay.
Out of character,
How
why
many
did we
times-
have to come talk? We had to register.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
visitors.
Yeah, we have
Teach-
to register, and also we could ask some questions.
Teacher, what's the purpose of registration for visitors?
So we can keep track of who is in the colony and who is not in the colony.
I need to
Alright.
As
stop
we are
that.
hiring you as mercenaries for this venture, would you like to avail yourselves of any resources that we can provide? A map,
Say
perhaps.
that again.
Yeah, I lost you for a second.
Oh,
Sniper. Sorry.
yeah, you
Skype
cut
cut
out.
As we have hired you as mercenaries for the colony, we can avail you of certain resources. A map, perhaps. Is there anything else that might be useful to you?
We need an OmniNet beacon.
Yes,
that's what we're
the
getting at.
pirates
One of
have
those.
that. And if you get it... Now, I understand that you need an OmniNet beacon.
Yep.
That one is our OmniNet beacon.
Okay.
So if you
Yes, so
return
we
that
can't-
OmniNet beacon, we can hopefully use our printer to print you
Okay.
an OmniNet beacon.
That's what I was gonna ask.
We have a Type 3, and it sounds like we should be able to contact Union forces and get another one printed.
Teacher, we heard that the splinter group has stolen some supplies and equipment. Do you have any sort of inventory on what's missing? Specifically,
well
like
as-
weapons or
How many
or
mechs?
mechs, yeah, and what
Yeah.
type, yeah, and stuff like that.
Unfortunately, those databases were destroyed when they left.
Oh boy.
Oh, these guys are smart, huh?
Sadly, one of the pirates was one of my server tenders who knew exactly which blades to destroy to get rid of pertinent information.
Unlucky.
I would be very appreciative if you could bring them back, either living or dead.
Can you at
What
least
is-
mark the
okay.
location
What
of
is the
their
name?
I
encampment
can
for
do one
us?
of those.
Well, unfortunately, we're not totally sure where the encampment is. We know that it's probably somewhere to the east. People don't like to go to the west. It seems that nobody really comes from the west, so it's probably to the east. When they attack, they're from the east.
Okay.
Can we
Wait,
see
are
if
there-
they can get a look at it from orbit? Other colony.
Are there people who
We do
aren't
have a
in your
spaceship.
colony on this planet?
Well, hold on. One question at a time. Ask
Sorry.
that again for me, Tynanator.
Oh, since we have people in orbit, could they potentially find the other colony from orbit?
Maybe. You could certainly try.
We do have
Good.
that organization that we just created.
A humanitarian organization, does that work for this?
I would say you just
To
ask them
find
to use
humans?
the scanners.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
was gonna ask.
But probably the scanner, like inside this building, your comms and stuff are not working super well. If you recall, the ship is barely alive.
Yeah.
And so your scanners are probably going to give you kind of a vague idea, especially out in the wilderness, but you could certainly try.
Does anybody have a data plate?
I don't know what
No.
a data plate is.
So no. Okay, I'm the only one. Because then we could communicate telepathically. But apparently nobody else has a
Nobody
data
in this
plate.
colony
that,
has a
pilot
data
gear?
plate.
I have
Yeah.
a data
Isn't it
grip.
kind of useless to have a data plate if nobody else has a data plate?
No, because I can also understand
NPCs.
all languages.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it also does
so it's
that.
it's a Babel fish.
Sure.
But it's metal.
Well, they look like earrings. Mine do. So.
That's close to
Yeah.
yours.
Pretty good.
Um,
I can't think of anything else that we need to ask this NHP at the moment. We're definitely missing some information, but they don't seem to have it. So, might be
I
time
do
to go
have a
talk to
secondary task.
What is it?
To destroy all sentient life.
Would you
No,
like?
man.
Come on, that's not.
Manifest destiny.
Would you like to accept it?
Jeez.
oh, could you explain what it is?
I'd like to hear it.
Unfortunately, because of the classified nature of this task, I cannot tell you about it until you have agreed to take care of it.
If we agree,
Let's step outside and do a huddle. Yeah.
if we agree and then don't want to, what's gonna happen?
Then we'll have breached
Termination.
contract. Yeah.
Below
We'll have
red
breached
eyes.
contract and we're gonna die.
He didn't say anything about a contract. That's why I asked him.
You may be subject to search and seizure.
Hmm.
We take your things.
That's okay.
I'm
Cool.
I'm not going to accept that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept that either.
Certainly not blind. I wouldn't mind going out of character. I wouldn't mind going to like talk to some people, some of the colonists,
Yeah, we might be able to get.
to get more information before.
Also, I guess out of character,
Character.
Artak
It's
doesn't
a
like
hard
corporo
task.
states, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And that's
That's
what
why
this is?
I scoffed pretty hard at that whole that contract thing. That's why I wanted to get
Okay.
get a look at the contract to see what exactly is going on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is alarming.
What's going on?
The
An
union's
alarm
here.
has gone off.
Yeah, and then suddenly, like after that, these red lights start going, and you hear this like tornado siren noise.
Oh my god.
It says our sensors have detected approaching forces from the east.
Oh, well, let's saddle up.
Mercenaries, I recommend you return to your mechs.
Oh, shit. I guess the drowned geode's gonna have to wait, guys.
Thank you for helping Geoformers
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah, I already left.
Have a nice day.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the composition of these forces that are coming.
Nope.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Just there's stuff coming.
Great.
That's what she said.
I tried.
That's pretty useless. NHP.
Wow. Wow, such
Sabotaged.
prejudice.
I know.
I said NHP.
So as
Thank
we're
you,
as we're
thank you.
leaving, I assume we have a better link up with the ship. Can we see if they can see anything? If they're, I don't know what the resolution of their sensors are.
In fact, while you're outside, you can't link up with the ship. It's not working.
We're being
Oh.
jammed.
Get jammed. Think we might be getting jammed, guys.
Raspberry. I hate raspberry.
Only one man in the universe would be bold enough to give me raspberry. Star Lord.
Teacher, the NHP.
So okay. I hate to go into battle under these circumstances because it seems a little strange.
Can
But I don't know if we have a choice.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
so they're coming from the east. We can't
Yep.
like see them at all.
Not
But we're
yet.
still in the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to suit up.
Let's run to
we
the
can-
hangar.
We can our mech we can still talk to people while we're in our mechs.
Right.
So step one, suit up. Step two, like after that we can still try to figure out what's going on here a little bit more.
Mhm.
We don't have to just start immediately shooting people.
Right.
I know we forgot about this last week, but we can talk to people.
Well,
I was really regretting that we never tried to even like ask who those people that were killing us were.
I did not need to ask.
They were already shooting at me. They needed
Yeah.
to die.
I didn't need to ask.
Okay.
You weren't mad about my policy on that last time.
I should have been. I wasn't.
He's
I
like,
was
but as
shocked.
soon as I want to bomb a colony, everybody's all mad about it.
I wasn't gonna bomb the colony. I was gonna bomb the friggin' pirates.
You know, in their view, that is a colony.
All right.
From my
to
point of
the
view,
next
the
mech.
union is evil.
I'm already
We
there.
don't even know.
I hate
From
sand.
my point of view.
All
it's
right,
the
so everybody
janitor.
goes and they get in their mechs. And then we're going to move to combat. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
So yeah, we do that.
I decided my paint job changes with the terrain.
Oh, cool.
I've decided that the terrain changes with my paint job.
Oh,
Well,
God. That's
that's
much more
fair.
powerful.
My paint job is always smooth and even, and thereby the terrain is also.
There
All
are
right.
a lot of bad
You
guys.
can only hope.
So here we have in front of you, you can see the bad guys. Dun, 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 dun.
Look at these little cards.
Those all appear to be construction equipment.
Can I throw those at
Not
them?
the one parked right here.
No.
That's also construction equipment.
There's
missed-
a fountain.
Missed that one. And it's a nice little colony.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
A
Don't
lot of
lie.
this stuff does have Geoformers Unlimited branding on it, but it's a nice little colony.
All right.
All right, so
classic battle music.
your mechs, like the hangar raises up and the mechs emerge out onto the street, and you can see there are 2 squads, and a bunch of them, the little guys down here. These are what appear to be a squad of subalterns each. There's like 5 or 6 of them in each one of those squads. Subalterns being like little human-sized battle droid robots. Some of them are wielding machine gun looking things, and some of them are wielding more rocket launchery looking things. In the middle there is a larger mech wielding a sword and covered in all kinds of weird paint and pirate logos. There are some spikes strapped to it all over the place. That sort of thing. So, what would you like to do?
Ooh, let me take point on this one real quick.
Oh my!
Can
no,
we hail
no,
them, please? Can we
No,
please
no.
hail them?
We absolutely need.
I would like to hail them. That seems like a great idea.
Mighty's like, I'm gonna hail them with something.
Yeah, they're about to get hailed on.
Also, if you guys would like to rearrange before we start on just how you exited the hangar, you can
Yeah,
in that same basic area.
Can we
I'm-
move over the buildings?
You can climb over a building if you can pass that check or whatever
Or
it
you
is.
can
Right. So
fly
I'd
if
like
you have
I'd like
the-
Oh, I can fly. Good call. Thank you.
Oh, you can fly?
I've got the jump jet system.
Oh, okay, cool.
What are you
I
doing,
think-
Knackle?
You can
Oh,
jump by me.
alright.
I think
Are
Isaiah
you
should
actually
go
letting me
first. and
enjoy
I didn't.
this? All right.
What?
Wait, so does everyone agreed that Knackle is going first?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I wanna hail them.
So
Yeah,
who's
I
going first?
absolutely-
You want to talk to him?
Yeah, I
We
wanna.
don't know who they are. They
We
don't
didn't
know.
talk to the
I
last
am
guys.
I don't
absolutely
trust. I don't trust teacher.
They're pirates. What more do you need to know?
I don't really
I don't-
trust teacher either because
I've been on that ride at Disney World. Kill them.
Look, it's not teacher that I'm worried about. It's the corporation that owns this colony that I
Right.
don't trust.
teacher
So,
is their representative, right?
Well,
Maybe.
fair enough.
I'm going to shoot my heavy-mounted howitzer at them, right in the
God.
middle.
The whole team has to agree that you're
Yeah,
going
I-
first.
Is-
and it
is-
seems
oh,
like
that's
that's
the thing
not
now?
in agreement.
Oh!
Is speaking of free action?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
why don't
I don't
we
think.
just
Yeah, we can do that outside of turn order.
right? So
I said, talk to him.
whoever
So
is
as
our
he's
most
shooting them,
diplomatic
let's
person.
talk.
Isn't that you? Isn't that your whole thing?
Okay.
Aren't you a diplomat?
Oh yeah. I'll hail them and say, hello. I am the captain of this sector's branch
Please
of.
speak a different language. Please speak a different language.
Excuse me, Hoodwink. I'm trying to talk here. I'm the captain of this sector of Operation Outreach. We heard that you're having some disputes with this colony.
The over the comms say, "Oh, did they hire some lackeys?"
Oh, boy.
I resent that title. We're just here to help. We're just trying to defuse the situation.
Tell you what, we won't kill you if you give us your Everests.
That's not gonna happen.
Knackle, take the shot.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with attacking them now. I just wanted to see
Alright.
their motivation.
I don't
and
like
see
their
it.
accents. It doesn't sound American.
So
It's just my voice.
That was a character.
First off, so you know, people who are in the crew, I'm taking my shot directly at the first group and the white background mech here, the larger one.
Yep.
The weapon that I'm using is a howitzer, GMS heavy cannon. It has from the premier mech line, reliable galactic standards, made from interchangeable parts, blah, blah. There's actually not anything useful here. Range 20. They are arcing, inaccurate. They'll require reloading, and they have ordnance, which means that they have a blast range of 2. And they have a range of 20 hex.
Yeah. And you also have to fire first
before moving. But
Yes,
That's what ordnance
before I
means,
do
yeah.
anything else, I shoot these guys that are within my range.
did you say it had an inaccurate tag? What does that mean?
That gives me a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
So I will roll a d20, and then I will roll
Pretty good.
D6.
Roll your difficulty.
d6.
Nice.
Okay.
Boom!
Looks good.
I will shred that zone with 2 d6 of damage.
If you hit anybody, which you did,
Mhm.
I just wanted to make you feel uncomfortable for a second. Yeah, that hits everybody.
2d6. Wow, that ain't great, but it's
So
something.
6 damage to everybody.
And we need to remember, for the first round, we all have an extra quick action.
Now,
because of our effects.
What kind of damage is that again?
It is blast damage.
Okay, thank you very much. Give me just a second here to calculate damage. You guys figure out who's going to go next after this.
I think Knackle still has a quick action.
I do, and my other quick action will be to deploy a spider bot.
Nice.
And I am going to attach it to Isaiah Agnew.
Oh, good for me.
What does a spider bot do? Are those your little turret?
Yeah, those little turret drones.
Gotcha.
And my little turret drone will bolster his damage on his turn by 3 should he hit anyone within 10 feet of himself.
Which
That's
is
where-
anybody that I can potentially hit.
Yeah, because you're a slap boy.
I'm a slappy boy, I guess.
Do hammer slaps. I don't know. Just keep that in mind. That you'll do an additional 3 kinetic.
Once per round, right?
Yeah, once per attack, once per round.
Right.
Because I'm just gonna have it activate on your attacks.
Okay.
What a terrible double D6 roll that was, though.
For a 6?
Could have been worse.
Pretty average.
Average.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
Okay, is that's your whole turn?
Yeah. My first double quick action was to shoot my gun, and my final quick action was to release a spider bot. I guess I have a move, so I suppose let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these construction zones cover of any type? Like I'm seeing pillars and stuff.
They're built. Yeah, these down here. This is an incomplete building. All these in the dirt zone. The ones in the middle are completed buildings. So those pillars are not really big enough to be covered. They're maybe soft cover, not hard cover.
I'll use those pillars as soft cover then. That'll do. Soft cover's better than no cover, my guy.
That's what they always say.
Give 'em hell, boys.
Okay.
So this next, this squad of subalterns, these little robots, run up and take cover behind this building. They're pressed up against it, and they boosted to get there. And then they're going to skirmish with their weapons, and they're all going to fire on Knackle.
Go for it.
Versus evasion, that's an 11.
No,
What
that
does
hits.
soft cover do for you?
That gives them negative a D6. It should be difficulty 1.
So an 8.
Times?
What's your evasion?
My evasion's 9, buddy.
All right.
Nice.
So they miss.
Because you were standing behind a skinny pillar.
I imagine they pepper that pillar really well, like a Matrix 1 fight.
All right.
Who wants
Somebody
to
on your
go
turn.
next?
Yep.
Who wants to go?
I don't want to go.
Okay.
Who else? Yeah, who's got good AoE damage they want to, kill red and blue together?
Not me. Sandwich is muted.
Yeah. Kid Presentable.
Whoops.
I
Hello.
remember that one.
Hi there.
I was
Whoa.
muted. I didn't say anything relevant. I don't have.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I guess I can move. I can't really do anything. I don't think.
Do you want me to move up and put some cover down, maybe?
Whatever you want to do.
All right. I can go. Keep Presentable. Artec can go.
Okay.
So I will. Just need to look up what my movement is again. Not the fastest. All right, let's see. So I'll take my move 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna do that great old trick with the deployable cover. Is one quick action. So that will go down 1 in this square, 1 in this square. What do I have? 2 quick actions left because of our little Everest trait.
Yes. Mm.
All right. I'm gonna need some music back to do.
Oh,
My
thank you. I
attacks.
forgot
Yeah, I
to
need more
turn the
music,
loop
man.
on.
My gosh.
Thank you. Let me go ahead and roll for my my engineering weapon to see how many uses I get. It's a D6.
Maybe we'll get more than one this time.
I sure did. So what kind of is that? The little green guys? Is that what kind of cover do they have from me, or can I even see them? At
I
all?
would say that you can't probably see them. They're like really they're more here. They're pushed up against the side of this building.
All right.
Yeah, and they're human sized.
Well, darn. All right, then. Can I undo my little cover thing? Can I pretend I
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah,
that
yeah.
yet?
Well, I mean, we can just move them too. You can click and
Oh,
drag
that's
these
true.
things.
Too late. I already pushed it. All right. So then, I use one. I use my move. I'm gonna go ahead and boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I should be able to see these guys, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's one quick action. Then my third quick action to put the cover down. And now I'm going to take a shot at these guys with my shotgun. I have too many windows open, I'm sorry. So that's D20 to hit. That's not going to work.
I'm
I
gonna
missed.
miss.
Indeed. Okay, I think that's all my things.
Wait, how did those guys get inside that building?
They're not. They're pushed up against the wall. It's just the hexes are placed in a weird spot.
Ah, yeah, the hexes aren't very good on this map, are they?
Works. We're fine. I think the whole thing with cover is just like if you're
Ooh.
adjacent.
Does heavy cover do anything with, like, can I stand on the heavy cover? How does this work?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay,
but
they're just gonna
also,
go here.
I get
You're
to,
now engaged.
You moved into my threat zone, so I get to do like an Overwatch thing, right?
I thought they
That's
just
true.
No, he's got to move in. Like, he's got to start a move in your Overwatch zone.
Where did he start his second one? Because my shotgun has some range on its threat.
2, 3, 4. Right here.
Not seen.
Do you have a 4 threat?
You got a 5. I thought
yeah, the
shotguns had a 5.
Shotgun has a threat of 3.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Womp, womp. Okay.
So he charges at you, kind of leaps on top of the cover, and slashes at you with a sword.
Oh shit.
I'm kind of surprised those subalterns put up with the explosion so well.
13.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Was that in character?
I was pretty interested too, actually. Did any of the subalterns get exploded?
Yeah, a couple of them, definitely. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, a couple of them did.
I
Are they
missed that. Those-
taking 2 difficulty for swinging through the hardcover, or how does that work if they're on top of it?
He's standing on top of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think cover works on melee attacks
Okay.
in general.
So 13 hits, correct?
Oh yeah, against evasion.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
that's a 5 damage to you.
All right.
And that's all the turns he's got.
can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if I was to shoot this guy, am I gonna have to worry about sandwich or lunchbox?
There's
Not
no
unless you
mechanics for
get
that
like
list.
a horrible failure.
A 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and shoot my gigantic weapon, my anti-material rifle. It's got a range of 20.
Does it have burst?
No, it's got armor piercing.
Hell yeah.
Ordnance, accurate, loading. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
We'll
Yeah,
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Potentially.
I'm interested
Fire
in
the
seeing
big
you
gun.
shoot this guy.
Okay, so +6.
Plus
Oh,
a
plus
D6.
a D6. I was like, damn.
Just plus 6. Just a solid 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
That's 11. You'll
Plus
get him.
Okay. So yeah. Does that
11 versus the.
Evasion.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
So it's 2d6 kinetic damage. Let's see. So how do I do that? It's 2d. Oh, 8.
Nice.
Very good.
All right. So.
Wow, that's way better than my roll.
I mean, the last few times I tried to use this weapon didn't go so well. So I'm happy.
I guess out of character, Knuckle, I might not be able to make an attack, and that dude's within 10 range, I'm pretty sure, of me. If you want the turret to
1,
activate.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he is. I guess I'll have the turret bot. Let me double check. It's either 10 or 5. I want to make sure that I'm doing this
Those
correctly.
are very different numbers.
What is
Hey,
your
hey,
turret
hey,
bot? You don't have a turret bot.
Yes,
You
I
put one
do.
on me.
Oh, it's strapped to you. Okay.
Yeah, it's range 10. So I have it add 3. Well, I have it do an additional 3 damage to that guy.
From.
So wait. So it's
The turret bot.
so if somebody fires within range 10, or the range of the
I think it's
That's
an
still
enemy
within range 10.
10.
Yeah.
that gets
If there's an
attacked.
enemy within
Right.
range 10 of the bot that takes damage, the bot may
Okay.
react and shoot
Okay.
it.
All right.
Okay.
3. Okay. All right. So next I will move. Let's see. So my speed is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is. Let's see. Okay. So hold on a second. So I did a skirmish to fire that weapon. So that was 1 quick action.
That was your ordnance weapon, wasn't it? That takes 2 quick actions to fire.
No, that's super heavy weapons.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
The howitzer
anti-
is not a super heavy.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
threw away a quick action, I guess.
We're doomed.
Okay, so I did 1 quick action for the rifle. I moved. I have 2 quick actions left. So then I am going to let's see.
That was the anti-material rifle you fired?
Yes. Okay. So I am 1, 2, 3, 5. I am going to fire my let's see. Hold on, sorry. I need to where is the sorry. Trying to figure out. Okay, all right. So I'm going to barrage with my last 2 quick actions. And I'm going to fire. My pistol in my flex mount, and then also fire my other pistol in the same flex mount as a bonus, as a bonus attack.
Okay, roll it.
All right. And also, I have Gunslinger 1, so I get a +1 accuracy.
Okay.
So let's do that. 9 + 3. Okay.
That will hit.
All right. I think I might have asked this question before. Do I have to roll again for the bonus attack? To see
Yes,
if it
because it's
hits?
a separate attack, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Well, do we want to roll to see if they hit first and then do the damage, or?
Do the damage on this first one, and then...
Okay, that's fair. All right, so let's see, 1d3. Three.
Very nice.
All right, and then the second attack.
It blows up.
Oh, good. That's good.
Which one did we just
Who
detonate?
did you just blow up?
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I assume it's red, but I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, there he goes.
Man, I guess that's good.
So does
What do you
So
mean?
does that mean I still
Just over the comms you hear, damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
So I guess
Wait,
I
it
have
wasn't the guy.
So
that
no,
talked
your
to
your
you?
secondary gun did fire at the same target. I don't think you can pick a different,
Okay. Okay.
but they're on the same mount.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Then I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Real quick, after that guy blows up, can I hail the other guy again and be like, "Put down your weapons"?
Yeah, he just responds, "Fuck you!"
Okay. I'm trying
yeah.
to be a good guy here.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
Oh.
how much move do you get out of your jump jets there, buddy?
The same as it. Just when I boost, I fly. So I only have 4 movement. Yeah. Well, I have 8 total if I boost, but
So these guys are going to push up on this building, grabbing that hard cover. And then they are going to fire upon Lunchbox with a little bit more of a barrage that they've got going on here. But it appears to be all energy weapons. There's a lot of little laser pulses happening.
Mhm. Got that hard cover.
So that's minus 2d6.
Yeah.
What about a -2? What about a 9?
A 9 will hit.
What about a 10?
How many shot? Yeah, 10 will also hit.
So the 9 and the 10 both hit. You take 6 damage.
Ow.
Oh wait, no, no, that's right. I'm just making things
Done.
up. What's under? Okay. Yep. They get to with that barrage. They get to fire 3 times.
Cool.
And that's their turn.
I think I missed your initial explanation. Are these like a group of little guys?
yeah,
It's a
squad
bunch of little
subalterns.
robots.
How
Actually,
many
I lied.
robots?
It's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
I lied. It's still their turn because they get to also they that was their first skirmish. They moved once, and then they're gonna fire their secondary weapon, which is like a little rocket kind of launcher thing that's gonna fire at you.
Shit.
Which is a 10.
With the cover and everything?
Yeah, that's the minus 2d6 is in there.
Oh,
And
man.
so-
Yeah,
Roll
Is
14.
it doing the math right though?
Yeah,
14 plus
plus
1
is 15.
minus
minus
5
5 is 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Hooray! We can all do basic math. I like that we just all.
Oh,
That,
well,
that is
so
not basic.
that does hit, but you're actually. It's not like 2d6. It's just you roll 2d6 and the highest one.
Oh, you're right.
That's the way you do accuracy and difficulty. So
I
it
forgot.
doesn't help me in any way, but
Yeah.
actually it was doing the math right because it didn't take 5 away. It just took 4.
No, it did because there's a
Took
plus
like
1 in
plus
there.
1.
I will
What's the plus 1?
fix that in future. So yeah, that's 4 energy damage to you.
Ow. Okay, that's gonna do a structure damage on me then.
Let's see that 1d6.
Don't
So,
roll a
that would
1.
be at 13
Try
on
not
the,
to die. Try not to die.
try to
On
that.
a 4, parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll a d6.
Yikes.
All the weapons on one mount are destroyed. You choose what's destroyed, but systems or weapons with a limited tag and no charges left are not valid.
All right.
That's really specific.
Yeah, I'm gonna my prototype weapon, which is the integrated mount for my engineering talent. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that since it only had 2 uses on it anyway.
That's one with limited charges, right?
Yeah, but I think it says as long as it.
Oh, with it doesn't have the limited tag, does it?
It does, but I still have uses left.
It says systems or weapons with the with the limited tag and no charges left. Okay, so yeah, that one can be destroyed.
It does have charges, yeah.
I misread. I thought it said or.
All right. I have marked that equipment as destroyed.
We're learning to pilot robots.
Indeed.
It's great.
Unfortunate. And I also need to mark my structure damage.
Skaboom.
Structure damage.
1 structure damage.
And was there any rollover on that HP damage there?
It was 1.
One? Okay, I see. Excellent.
Like,
All right, your turn.
I gotta hunker down. My camera's all weird.
Hoodwink, do you want this one?
I don't. From where I'm at, even if I move, I feel like it's not gonna be good at the moment.
Okay. Well, I will.
Because like I'm not on a hex.
I just moved. I think it was there. I don't know. I think within 8 movement of me, which is where I want to go.
Well, you can.
I don't know if you want to be hanging around a lunchbox. He's kind of getting his crap
Right?
kicked in.
Like-
Yeah,
So
but
maybe I
I've
can
got-
use a little help here,
I've
guys.
I've got bonded with. I'm
Hell
bonded with Lunchbox, so he'll get bonuses to his defenses if I'm next to him.
Yeah, and I like
So
that.
I can move there and boost, and then I can get a full. I have a full action left, I guess. Let me see
2
what I
more
can
quick
do.
actions.
Do you have any
Or
deployables?
2 more. No, because 3 of us had the deployable armor, and I thought that was a little too much.
I mean, there's other deployables like turrets or grenades or smoke bombs.
I have smoke bombs.
So tech is anything within
There's
eyesight.
Sensor range.
Sensor
right,
range,
which is
yep.
10 for these, right?
Everybody has different century.
Did you know lock-on's not a tech attack anymore?
What?
Anymore.
It says it in the at the beginning because they revamped hacker. Anyway, continue.
Let's
Uh,
choose
Sorry.
away. Trying to see what I can do.
Shoot some
Oh, I'm
guys.
huge.
I don't have guns. It's been made very clear.
This is in character. Lunchbox would tell you, like, shoot somebody.
Give me a gun.
I'm assuming most things are in character unless you guys say otherwise.
Yeah.
You really ought to put one of those on there. They're super effective. Like, put a gun on your hammer so when you hit them with the hammer, it can shoot them. Like,
Just hear the pirate break in. Who needs guns? They're for the weak.
Thank you, man.
but you guys have guns.
They
Yeah,
have a
the
sword.
robots do.
The last one just had a sword.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm just gonna do tech on this one to scan it, I guess, to get its full statistics, weapons, and systems.
Okay. For the squad or the mech?
It says my target's full stats.
For
HP,
the
speed,
squad, one of the.
evasion.
Who are you scanning?
Blue.
Oh, I'm sorry, the blue.
Okay. Blue is a subaltern pirate squad. They have that one currently Blue currently has, which one's blue? Number 1. Blue has 5 HP remaining. They have an armor of 1, an evasion of 8, defense of 8, a speed of 4, a sensor range of 5. They get +2 hull, +2 agility, +2 systems, +2 engineering, and they have a save of 10. They are equipped with energy assault rifles and anti-mech energy blaster launcher. Those do a d20 plus 2, and a d20 plus 1, but the assault rifles can barrage for 3. Range of 10 and range of 20, respectively. And then 3 damage and 4 damage, respectively.
Okay, and then I'll tech attack the green guy, I guess.
Okay. I can keep reading. I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't have to. It's fine. Let's see. Okay. Normally they would have biological, but they don't because they're robots. They are pirates, which means they have the deadly thing, which they can critical hit, which will give them bonus damage. They are small, so they can duck behind things, take cover, be prone, etc., etc. But they can't get hard cover. They always have soft cover, even when they're out in the open, which I should probably have remembered.
Damn.
They have split HP because there's not there's separate units. Once you've destroyed enough of them, once they're under half HP, they lose some of their stuff. They are spread out. They all occupy the squad space, roughly in the same area. They can end their turn in the same space as the squad. Characters can end their turns in the same space as the squad and freely move through it. That's a pretty basic thing. But they also have strength in numbers. They have resistance to all damage that is not from line, blast, or cone attacks. They are immune to grapple or ram. They cannot grapple or ram, and are immune to the knockback tag and the stunned condition.
Okay.
That's a lot.
They also
That's a
can't
lot.
take structure damage because they don't have any structure. And if they take heat, they just take energy damage instead.
That's great. Then I want to tech attack the blue one. I apologize. And I rolled a 10 against E defense.
That will hit.
Okay, so it hits them with 2 heat and the impaired and slowed until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
And
Fragmented
that's
signal.
it. I used my quick to boost, and I used my full to do a full tech attack.
Impaired and slowed, huh?
Yep.
All right, their turn.
Mm-hmm.
See, those guys have already gone. Range of that, so 1 speed of let's have this happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to come up, and they boosted to get to here, and now they are going to fire their repeating weapon on Knackle.
Oh,
Who is in soft cover, I believe.
yes.
16,
Wow.
2, 4. So they hit you once for 3 energy damage.
My energy.
Does the 20 count as a critical?
Criticals
even
I
with the
checked.
minus-
No, criticals are not natural 20s in this. A critical is any roll you make that's total over 20.
Oh,
20 or higher.
that's neat. Okay.
So if you have accuracy, you're more likely to get crits.
Criticals. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Your turn, team.
Uh,
Oh, it's
Callie?
my turn. Okay. I
where do I even have?
have to get into range to do stuff.
See, Callie's camera broke again. Let me. Oh, okay. It fixed itself. Good.
Question: where do I put energy damage under?
It's
That's
damage.
regular damage. It's just of the energy
Oh.
type.
That's structure.
They
damage,
shot
that's
you
not-
with lasers. You can put it on structure damage if you want.
No, that's bad.
That's bad.
That'd be pretty rough.
Pew 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 pew.
Um, I was hoping that they would move, but obviously they're not going to move out of cover, because why would they do that?
They already
can't have
moved.
hard cover.
Okay.
Well, they're not in line
But
of
there's
sight
a-
at the moment.
But yeah, there's a
Right.
building.
You don't have jump jets, so you can't jump on the building.
You could try and climb the building. I don't know if you can, but
building might not support your big ass, and you crush some civilians.
They're all in the mines.
You could also break the bar, which I'd be upset about.
Yeah, where's
Just
the
oops,
bar?
that was the hospital.
Well, okay, so this is 12 away.
If you go to like right here, you could technically shoot them, maybe even from here.
I'm not
This
gonna
this
shoot
is
anything,
eight
so don't worry
away,
about it.
Waffles.
Um,
Waffles, make sure you're using the corner to corner.
I can't do corner to corner.
Snap
Why
to
not?
corner.
Snap to corner instead of snap to center.
Okay, whatever. It's 8. Got it. So, can I scan from 8 away?
Yes, your sensor should be 10 or more.
Okay. So I'm gonna scan it for hidden information.
Okay. Describe to me what hidden information might be.
Hidden information might be information about the target, such as caches it's carrying, current mission, pilot ID. Who is dumb octopus?
Current mission is... I'm sorry, who is Dumb Octopus?
Never mind, keep going.
Current mission for them is to attack base, return with construction equipment.
Okay. And
That's what else do you want to know?
I want to know pilot ID.
They're robots.
So what's its ID?
They don't have a pilot ID.
They don't have pilots.
But a robot is piloting it.
It's not a mech. It's a bunch of little robots.
It's
Bunch of little robots.
it's like a
okay.
little battle droid from Star Wars. It's
They're a squad of robots.
they're like humanoid-looking, carrying guns, little robot people.
I feel like that
Yeah,
was
generic machine spirit says Robot 004. That's what.
super freaking vague, but okay.
Their designation is pirate, PRTE.
If this robot's definition was pirate, it would literally just attack anything and pirate it.
No, it wouldn't. It's being controlled by this pirate faction.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Obviously,
Have you considered shooting them?
I don't know
I
what information you're looking for.
She thinks teachers running them or something.
Oh, yeah, that's
I would
probably
like
it.
just I would like to
You
know.
you see no indication of that.
Okay, fantastic. Fine. I'll just.
It's all an elaborate ruse.
I think it'll be good to also do the same for the real mech at some point.
Yeah, I just wasn't close enough, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
do it. Okay. I'll just shoot it. Can I lock on still or no?
Lock on is you scanned with one quick action, so you have one quick action remaining. So you could lock on, but then you couldn't fire.
2 quick actions remaining.
Oh right,
Except
because you get an
first.
extra your first one. So yes, you could,
Okay, great. I'm gonna lock on.
which gives you an accuracy.
Of
2
one,
accuracy.
2 accuracy.
It gives you 2 accuracy.
Why 2?
I thought that's what it said on lock-on.
Should only be-
Oh, maybe not. My bad.
Bolster gives 2 if you bolster.
I don't know
someone.
what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Yes,
I was gonna go with it anyway.
They have soft cover because they're small, so your lock on negates that. So there's no accuracy, no difficulty.
Great. Well, I didn't hit him, so
Nope, that misses. You do knock out 2 pillars on that construction building, though.
that seems odd. But okay,
Helpful.
What were you firing with?
it didn't matter. I guess he just said.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That's everybody on your team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's-
No, okay.
Oh, Knackle.
Yes.
The sword person just gets up close and just sort of brandishes the sword at you. Can't quite get there. The other squad of subalterns is going to boost up and then unleash hell again.
Upon whomst.
On Knackle, the
Yeah,
only
yes,
person
they
in
are.
range.
Guess who?
One of those is going to hit with 3 energy damage.
How dare you damage me via energy? Is the
And-
color of that energy amber?
Your only weakness.
On my lantern.
If you keep making these references, I'm going to make you sing a whole song. It's your turn. Pilots.
Good, because
You should
know,
scan it before
ordinarily-
you kill it.
listen.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
know what
listen,
that
I'm just
is,
telling you what
and
to
I'm
do.
not going to engage in it.
Scanning.
Yeah,
There's this
Great,
computer
I wanna
terminal over
go
here. I've
first.
never looked at it.
Great, I want to go
we don't
first.
we don't do that here.
Callie's
let's
going
see
Scan
here.
first.
it.
Yeah, I'd be.
Go
I'd
for
like,
it.
Yeah, I want her to
I'm
scan
just checking here. Let's do
Okay,
a little
I'm
side to side.
Scan it.
Callie's going first. The team has decided.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm
It
gonna,
has been voted into place.
and I'm going to scan it.
Okay, what are you scanning it for?
The same information that I scanned the stupid little pirate.
Hidden
Robot.
information.
Yes.
The pilot's name, according to the register on here, is "fuck you" in all caps.
Oh my gosh.
That's what they have registered themselves as. The owner of the mech is designated as the corporation's name, Geoformers Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Mhm.
They stole it.
And what else did you want to know?
Read the rulebook, sniper guy.
Hidden information about the target.
Such as
Information caches.
Yeah.
It's not carrying any information caches. It does have a map of the surrounding area, and it does have a beacon back to the pirate base.
So do we know where the pirate base
So I can hack into that.
Well, you can download it and know where the pirate base is.
Great. I'd like to download that and know where the pirate base is.
All
sounds-
right.
Incredibly useful.
is? Yeah. That's,
That sounds
Glad we didn't just
incredibly
blow it up.
hoping.
Me too. Okay, so that was one quick action, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got one left.
Guess we'll try and shoot it. Is that a quick action?
You can move too.
And you still have a movement.
I know
2 quick
I can
actions or
move.
1 full action and a movement.
Why would I move though?
Get cover, maybe.
Fine, I'll move.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sweet,
I'm
sweet
not-
cover.
Okay, and now I'm gonna try and shoot it again and probably fail miserably.
You're shooting the sword guy?
Yes, with a Nexus.
Nexus uses their E defense, not their regular defense.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. And so that will hit. Let's see damage.
Okay, for a 1.
Great.
Yippee!
It is their turn.
This disappoints me.
It's not their turn though, because they already went.
No, we're in a new round.
I thought it started the round.
Right.
You started the
So-
round.
You
The
started.
way rounds in this go is that a player goes and then an NPC goes, and the NPCs can choose whoever they want to go first because they're NPCs and they hate you.
I thought the next round, then the NPCs go first.
No,
Not if
it's
they
whoever
ended the
went
last
last. The other team goes first the next
So-
round. It's
okay.
just it always alternates. But once everybody on both teams has gone, it's a new round. But it always alternates back and forth, so you can't have anybody go twice in a row.
Right. So if at any point there's a small number of enemies, the enemy gets to take a turn after each person anyway.
Unless some of the enemies have multiple activations, which means that they can then activate more than
All
once
right,
in a turn.
go.
But ours don't have that this time. So, hello, Knackle.
Hi.
Taste my blade.
Nah, I don't want to.
Not gonna watch out for those blades.
I hope you beef it.
I mean, we all do.
Wow. That
Nice.
beefed it real
Enjoy
hard.
the beef.
I assume your evasion's higher than a 7.
Yeah, darn right it is.
Great. And then for the second thing here. I assume you have threat weapons, so I guess nothing happens now.
Why? Because you assume he has threat weapons?
So he's just gonna stand there up in your face, kind of tapping on you with the sword. Just
Okay.
lining up the next shot.
But he didn't do it because he assumed he had threat weapons?
He didn't move again.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to get overwatched.
Hey, call sign, fuck you. You're supremely outnumbered. We will kill you. Just drop him.
I'm not outnumbered. There's more of us than there are of you.
Not
You
right
guys
now.
can't
There's
count.
only one of you.
I'm gonna take my move action.
You're outnumbered by weight.
Is this gray plate
Got a bunch
next to
of shitty little
me
robots.
over here? Is this something, or is there nothing here really?
That's like just a cement floor.
All right,
slab, a
it looked
slab
like it
right
was
there.
it was a cement plate. So here's what's gonna happen, is that I am going to take a step back. If I could select my dude.
Oh, so he gets to attack you?
Oh, is that what's going on here?
You have to use a
Mhm.
full action to disengage.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do instead. A skirmish uses 1 quick action or 2?
One.
Okay. Well, I'm going to set my hunter killer swarm on him.
Okay, what does that do?
I fire my hunter killer swarm at him. It has range 10. It is a smart weapon. Get covered in nanites, you jerk.
Is there a thing where you use a range weapon when you're
Yep,
Next
that's
to
1
somebody.
difficulty, so that's minus 1d6 to hit.
Smart. How does smart?
No, that's 2d6, which is incorrect.
Let's just roll that again. Just roll a 1d6.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, so that'll hit.
Suck a face full of these angry ass bees.
Mighty's over here cheating the system.
I didn't press up one enough times. Sorry.
Wasted all your bad rolls.
that's how that works.
I mean, those could have been good rolls if they were accurate.
All right, how much damage do you do?
Anyway, I do a d6 worth of damage, so let's do that again, and I'll deal him 5 kinetic,
All right.
and then in just the jerkest of moves, I throw down a halo bubble shield, and I give anyone who attacks me difficulty 2.
Sweet. What was
Interesting.
that? A
What-
system?
Yeah, it's a system deployable shield, and I take 1 heat.
Mm.
Deployable. Where
can
is
choose
that
to activate-
listed?
It says you can choose to activate this shield protocol at the start of your turn. Nominate an enemy you can see.
That's a protocol. You gotta do that at the beginning of your turn.
Oh crap!
And you
Well,
have to choose a character. It's not a bubble.
All the enemies ranged from melee attacks against you are made at +2 difficulty at the start of your next turn.
But your
Yeah.
ranged also suffer that same penalty.
Correct. I have that too.
That's why you gotta do it at the beginning of your turn. So you
Yeah.
cannot do that at this point.
Crap. Well, that's fine. I can still do this though. I will
Throw a grenade.
raise my mech's arm and use my underslung nade launcher to pop a nade in between these two guys.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That will be made at 1 difficulty because there's someone in your face.
Let's see here. Are you gonna? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm talking to the thing that's not responding to my button inputs.
Type / roll 1d20.
Yeah, I know how to do that. Oh no, it's 9.
That's a
What?
9 to hit.
Yeah, because it's 14. He's
Oh, it
giving me a
rolled.
difficulty.
Oh, I see. It didn't. It was weird.
Was weird.
And you're attacking these 2 squads. That will hit them.
Okay. Well, they take
3 explosive damage between the spread out amongst them. Or it is blast 1.
All right. First damage they have taken.
They're dead.
They're not.
No, they need more hitting, so hit them.
All done?
Well, normally I'd take a move action here, but I can't make him not hit me, so
Right.
can't really do that. Hang on, let me check what we got here.
I'm pretty sure all you can do is move, unless you want to like overdrive.
I will activate my Oh no, that's nope, can't do that.
I like all these trained Lancer pilots being like, so I have this button, and that one's labeled this, and oh, I'm just gonna move my diploma out of the way, and where was that button?
Listen, there's a big award just like dangling in front of me like a pair of swinging dice, and I'm just like, get out of the way. It
just says tried the hardest on it.
Yeah. Stuck in the mud for 6 hours.
Anything else, Knackle?
No, go.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the squad's gonna move up and fire upon Knackle with their rapid bolts here. I don't think they get to do anything because you're engaged.
No.
But this is 3 shots here.
I mean, they get a difficulty because I'm still in the pillar zone.
There's an 8. What's your evasion?
9.
So that's going to be 2 hits for 3 damage each.
Oh no.
Structure damage.
Roll a 1d6, please. Be a 4. So on a 4, a system is destroyed. You choose what's destroyed. But systems or weapons with the limited tag and no charges left are not valid.
Drop the howitzer.
But it has blast. It's so useful.
That's
but I
a
also
weapon.
Have to reload it, so
Yeah, you also have to reload it.
Is a weapon a system?
Oh.
No.
I see.
You gotta lose your bubble shield or your drones or something.
Yeah. Well,
Not a
seeing
bubble.
as my grenades are going to be way more helpful here, and I've already deployed a drone, I will drop a drone down. As a matter of fact,
Where
where
that can
is?
get a
Oh,
raise.
you're really far away. You really need to hit some people, Isaiah.
Wait, what is blowing up, Mighty? Focus.
Huh?
What system
I'll
are you
drop the
losing?
drones.
So your
The
your
two
drone system is
drone
exploding.
pilots.
Okay. And so now you are back to, I believe, 9 health, since they
That's
went
correct.
1 over. And they're going to fire their energy blast weapon at you as their second attack. And that looks like it's going to hit for 4
Uh-oh.
damage. Do you have any armor?
No, I don't have armor.
Okay, 4 energy damage. Down to 5. And now it's your team's turn.
Can I go over and help him?
You do you.
I mean, it'd be preferred.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna swarm him with robots like an iRobot. It's gonna be great.
All right, so let me. All right, so 1. Oops, hold on. Let me change my. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna boost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let me just. All right, so I will. What do I got here? I got a quick action left, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I will. I'm gonna fire with my I'm gonna skirmish with my flex mount, the pistol, and then I get to do a bonus attack because it's on the same mount. So let's see. I'll roll for the first pistol, and since I have Gunslinger 1 and Vanguard 1, I gain 2 accuracy on that. So let me roll a d20. 8.
An 8 will not deal damage.
No,
But
I get.
He's adding 3 to it, which makes it 11.
Oh, because of the accuracy.
Yeah, he wasn't
Okay.
done.
Okay, what weapon is this we're firing right now? The pistol?
The pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, the pistol.
Let's see damage.
Okay. Three.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire as a bonus attack the other pistol on the same mount.
Did you boost to get over here, or is this a regular move?
I boosted.
Okay.
I can fire. I get a bonus attack with a skirmish.
Right.
All right. So.
I think you needed to roll a d20. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But that should also get the +2 accuracy, I would think.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Roll a 5, buddy.
That'll do it. That'll hit.
Eight.
Do you have any other attacks after this, or is this your last one?
I think it's my last one.
Okay.
So, roll. Man, I'm doing pretty
Big
well
damage.
with these D3s.
So this damage, we round up, I believe we determined, right?
Yep. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So the person here turns with their sword and whips the sword in the direction of the bullet and kind of cuts it in half.
Shit.
And part of that bullet still hits him, but then he flips the other half of the bullet back toward you. You need to make you need to repeat
Whoa.
that attack roll against yourself.
What the fuck?
Fuck off. This
Hell yeah.
This,
How do I get one of those?
You just
this,
you just got the
this-
shit
this-
samurai out of you. Holy
this
crap.
this mall ninja shit. All right, so D20, 10, and I guess I'll have to also do the accuracy.
Because
Does the
there's a
accuracy-
small chance you can critical hit yourself here.
So I do
There's
have to
no.
do the accuracy as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I would be impressed if you
So
rolled
yeah, 16.
So you got a critical.
No, he doesn't add them both with accuracy. Just has the one.
Oh,
yeah,
right. I'm sorry. I got very excited for a half a second there.
Sorry.
Nah, brah.
Wait, well then
Nah.
you didn't hit it, actually.
What do you
It
mean?
was 8.
8
It
didn't
was
hit him.
an 11.
An 8 didn't hit him.
Oh,
Okay.
So never mind.
this whole thing. Just
Well,
never mind.
the bonus attack didn't hit him.
Right, the first attack hit, the second attack did not.
Okay.
So never mind. That would have been fun. None of that happened. Rewind 30 seconds.
Okay.
I feel like this accuracy difficulty thing is really confusing you.
It's only because people keep rolling it and all at once, and then I don't think about it because I'm
can't-
dumb.
You can't roll them all at once because it doesn't work that
I
way.
know. It's still confusing me. Are you
also,
done?
Waffles is now Tynanator.
All right. So yeah.
I can't do anything about the cameras, like I've said several times. It's just gonna keep happening. We just kind of have to deal with it.
Just a second.
I will troubleshoot this between this session and the next, but for now, it's just broken.
I'm gonna overcharge.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Fuck him up.
So that's the first time I think that incurs 1 heat.
I believe that's correct.
All right. So then that gives me another quick action. So I'm gonna skirmish.
Gives you a full action or 2 quick actions.
I thought it was just.
Or am I thinking of the core one?
Yeah.
the
That,
core one.
yeah. I think you're thinking of the core one. The overcharge thing you can do once per turn.
Yeah.
And you take heat for it. So I'm gonna skirmish. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Attack with both my pistols.
Do you have any other guns? Just
Yeah,
the
the shot-
pistols.
I have a shotgun. Well, see, I use the pistols because I have a ton of traits that are great with it.
It's gunslinger.
Do the
I have too
shotgun
many
so I
melee
can
weapons,
deflect
he's
something
got too
big.
many pistols. Can we
You want
all
me to-
just?
You want me to use the shotgun?
Use
He wants me to
something
use
that
the
does a lot
shotgun
of damage so
so
I
he
can
can
deflect it
dent
at you.
No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, so let's do. I'm gonna roll my d20. 17. Do you even want me to roll the accuracy?
Yes, if you
yes,
get a
'cause you might
three,
get-
crit.
Crit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
That's a 2.
You did
That's
not, but you
close
did
enough.
hit.
Okay, so let's do roll 1d3.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that was 1 damage.
He deflects it and gets resistance.
Okay. All right, so
What's
next.
this nonsense?
So now roll it again against yourself.
Oh, my
Oh my
Lanta.
god. Yep.
um,
Blink.
Yeah, so it's 15. All right, so that definitely hits me.
For like 3.
well,
No,
for a
3
D3.
damage. 2. All right, so I take 2 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Well, I still have the other pistol shot.
All right. There's a bonus shot.
Yep. I'm a gunslinger.
Just
I'm gonna
gun,
sling my
gun,
guns.
gun, 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 gun.
Gotta sling him.
Let's see that
Excellent.
accuracy.
20.
20.
No,
There's a
that's
crit.
20.
So you roll damage twice.
All right.
Nice.
And then he's like, I deflected and I critical you.
Sniper's not gonna roll another 6.
He only gets to do the deflection once a round.
Oh.
Oh, haha. See,
Nice.
that's where my my strategy of firing a
All
lot of guns
according
comes
to
in.
plan.
Yeah,
Nice.
wore him down.
So that's I don't think I could get any better.
It can't. It's a 3. That's on the 3.
Yeah,
D3.
there Oh, damn, son.
Damn.
Woo!
Hot pistol
Damn,
rolls.
son. Where'd
6
you get that?
damage.
Like butter. Pew, pew.
He's shooting butter at him.
No, I meant that it's going through. Like,
That was 6 damage. Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
It's the Paula Dean mech. It shoots butter at you.
celestial.
All done.
Yeah.
Okay. This squad back here
Just dies.
moves up and is gonna fire their energy rifles at Karna.
Well, at least they aren't picking on me anymore. Sorry, Karna.
You just watch.
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
I know.
did
I'm
anything.
I'm also just watching.
There's a crit.
My Lanta.
Oh my god.
Actually, I don't. It wasn't 6. I have to pick the highest of the dice for critical damage.
I thought you rolled double damage.
That's for No, so
Brutal.
for critical hit, yeah, I think it's for brutal.
You throw the brutal tag.
Critical hits, you rolled the damage twice, and then you choose the highest dice among all dice rolled. I'm
I'm just
gave
gonna
it-
leave it for now because we did it and I don't want to go back. Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna complain.
in the future, yes, that's good to know. But I crit you. So let's see here. Let's do the regular damage first, which is gonna be that's because I assume a 10 hits.
Who are you hitting?
You.
Oh, me? Yeah, I was
Mhm.
reading the thing, so I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you take 6 damage,
That's 10%.
and let's see.
Karna, did you take brutal?
No.
Okay.
We're just skipping over it. Plus 5 damage, so you take 11 damage
Why? That's a
because
lot.
he
That's a
fired at you
one-shot.
a bunch. Yeah,
He hit you right in the gibbles.
they just filled you up with laser bolts.
All right.
Ugh.
So this is the first time I've ever taken structure.
So roll 1d6.
Roll a d6.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. Don't worry. It's fun.
It's great. Ooh,
Oh, he
You're
detonates.
stunned for one
You
round.
don't detonate.
You're stunned.
Yeah, you
Is
are.
that it?
Make a new pilot.
Yeah, so I assume you have 3 structure damage remaining.
Yeah, he's
After
fresh.
this, yeah.
So your mech is stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And then how much health do you have remaining?
All right. So
'Cause you took
how
11.
much?
You have
11,
8, so you should have
so-
7.
Yes. Yes.
Then they're going to
Yeah.
fire their second weapon at you.
Oh
Okay.
God.
A 13, so that will deal 4 additional damage.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh.
And then, so, yeah.
And
Somebody
now it's
save this
your
lad.
turn, everybody.
Oh
Isaiah,
boy.
it's me or you, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just go here, and
This one's not slowed or impaired anymore, right?
it is until
It
its turn, until the end of its turn, and it hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, kill it before it goes.
So it is
Yeah.
still slowed and impaired.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Okay, so I've got a melee weapon in my heavy mount, and I've decided that it's a giant flagpole.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm gonna hit this thing
Good.
with.
Just gonna spear him with it.
Whenever it goes into the ground, a flag just pops out until you pull it out, and the flag retracts back into the pole.
Got a
Nice.
12,
12 will hit.
and it does 2d6 plus 1 damage.
What kind of damage?
Kinetic. Let me check. Kinetic.
Okay.
Does it have like a hologram flag on it?
I like to think it's just got like the golden eagle, like on top of the flagpole, and I'm just bashing him with that
All right.
for 9.
On to them.
And that's just a quick action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not super heavy. It's just a.
Yep.
Cool. And then I can attack it with my tactical melee weapon, which is just.
There's like 1 robot left.
Well, still got to kill it.
Stomp him.
Rolled a 15 for that one.
That'll hit it.
Nice.
Okay, and then I roll. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. I roll a d6 plus 2. For
That
8
squad
damage.
is destroyed.
Finally.
Nice job.
Cool. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So this squad up here is going to move right here, taking cover from Lunchbox. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
They can
If
use
I were-
your cover.
If I were trying to shoot you or something.
Sure. And then they're going to shoot Isaiah in the butt.
Ooh boy. Isaiah on your 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
I
I got
assume
hit twice.
Yeah, the
Pretty
twice.
nice.
So that's 6 energy damage.
Okay.
And then they are going to fire the rocket launcher looking thing
That hits.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
And their
Glad I
turn
put both points in hole.
is over.
No structure. I'm fine.
You're totally fine. Alright. That would be me then, last one for our round, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright. Lunchbox gonna start out here with his little like wrist mounted missile rack, which is a blast one, but that means that we're all safe from that. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that at these little guys.
You aren't gonna walk around your cover so that you don't.
Oh yeah,
Big
I guess I
difficulty,
should
difficulty.
do that. Alright, and I can split up my move, right? Yeah, I forgot.
Mhm.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and move 2 up here. Thank you for that. Take the free shot. Here's the 1d20.
They do have soft cover because they're small.
Just always, yeah, I think that's gonna miss no matter what, right? Here's the difficulty. A 5, yeah.
Yep, that's going to miss.
Alright, so fuck that, and then take the rest of my move, get into melee range, and pull out the,
Mash it with a hammer.
yeah, it's big old hammer time.
Hell yeah.
I think this is the first time we've had anyone try and do this. Can you split move in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see any.
I don't know
things that
exactly
you
where
can.
it says that, but I remember reading that you can.
Okay. I just wasn't sure, so
Good to
that's
know.
fine. Yeah, that will hit.
Or
12 hits.
actually shoot.
I'll look it up while you roll damage.
It might be that like you can shoot one mount and then do your whole move and then do another weapon. So I might have confused that, but
It's not a big deal at the moment,
Okay.
but just for future reference, I would like to
so
know.
they still have the soft cover even though I'm in melee range or no?
Yes, because they're small. They're hard to hit.
All right, so I got to roll a difficulty on that. So that's a 10 total.
That's still
Does
a
that
hit.
Sweet. So that is,
You got him.
yeah, this is totally gonna get him. 2d6 plus 1.
Wow, that thing hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm. So does my flagpole. Same damage, man. Melee weapons are great.
This one. All right, they are still alive, and there's like 2 of them tooling around.
I wish I hit him with my missiles. Unfortunate.
And I believe that is everyone on your team's turn.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the overdrive thing. Hit
Okay.
him again.
Overcharge.
So what I do, just mark 1 heat,
Yep.
and,
And
then
the 1 overcharge.
right. All right. So
The
let's
first,
do.
yeah, the first overcharge is 1 heat.
All right, use a big old hammer again. Oh shit. All right, that misses. Unlucky.
Ooh.
1 heat. Okay.
Don't
Now
you
my
wish
turn,
you
though.
had the D&D feat lucky?
All done?
Yep.
All right. The sword wielder here sort of whips the sword around and then like holds it up for a second, and it glows for just a second.
Ah. Mall ninja.
Mighty, you take 3 damage.
It just happens.
The sword slash on you just sort of burns for a second through your mech.
I'll be right back.
He has to have hit me.
He did in a previous turn. And then he's gonna attack you again with his sword.
I feel
Leave.
like. Ooh, never mind.
I believe a 16 will hit,
Yeah, well.
so that would be 5 damage.
All right.
Let's see that structure.
That's another structure damage on me. Which I'll need to roll a d6 about.
You have to roll 2. You already took structure, right?
Yeah,
So for each structure that's marked down, you have to roll a d6.
I see.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You do?
Yep, that's a roll 1d6 per point of structure damage you have marked.
All right,
So,
2 out
yeah.
of 5.
So a 5, well, we'll do them in order. A 2, roll a d6 again.
Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. I don't think you do both of. Hold on a second.
That would be devastating. Where are you looking?
Choose the lowest result. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain outcomes activate if you roll multiple ones. But yeah, so the 2 then. So roll a 1d6. Again.
Okay.
So on a 4 to 6, a system is destroyed. You choose what's destroyed. What systems or weapons with the limited tag and no charges left are not valid?
I guess my grenades will fall off.
Okay, that's not a weapon. That's a grenade. That's a system.
Yeah.
That is grenades is a system attachment.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. And then you take what was the rest of that damage?
He said he dealt me 5.
Right.
So I have 7
So you're at
left.
7.
in the system.
Okay. And then that was his attack. He's now gonna do this.
That's gonna activate my Overwatch.
No, it's
Shotgun his
not.
ass.
First of all, you're stunned.
Oh right.
Second of all, he's very slippery and does not activate in threats.
He's a ninja.
He
This
maul
guy.
ninjas his ass
Maul
over this
ninja.
direction.
Be an actual.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Oh, please no.
That's it. That's his turn, though. It's your turn.
All right.
Hmm. You said that we can move through the little guys without incurring any penalty?
Yeah, they get Overwatch too, but they're tiny,
Well-
so you can just run through them if you need to.
You won't get engaged.
Yeah, but you can't ram them. Won't hurt them if you do it.
Can I go?
I mean, you are engaged. It's just you can move through them.
Can I go?
Yes, I guess. I don't know. Why am I saying yes?
I don't know why you're saying this.
I was
I don't
trying to
have a-
see.
Wait. I mean,
Did those? Whatever. Go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, so I believe I'm within a dozen hexes of him. Cool. So if I overcharge, I can boost twice, right? That was something we established. With overcharge, you can do the
Yes.
same thing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to I have a jump jet, so I can fly on my boosts, and I'll land next to this guy. And then I have one quick action
Did you
with
need
which.
2 boosts to do that?
Yeah, because it's more than 8. It was 10.
Oh, okay.
So you flew over this way.
I flew over
Okay.
the buildings.
Fantastic.
And then I will attempt to smash him with my my flagpole, I guess. Or should I grapple him? Nah, I'm just gonna hit him.
I'm pretty
Damn.
sure grappling him is not a great move.
I rolled a 7.
A 7 will miss, unfortunately.
Damn.
That sucks.
Anything else?
I mean, I could take a D3 of heat and try again. And it might be worth it. You guys are kind of getting messed up.
Well, have you overcharged before?
I
just did.
overcharged. Can you
You
only
just
Oh,
overcharge?
right.
overcharged.
Oh, you can only do it once per.
Okay, then I'm done.
Yeah. Right. You did.
Once per
overcharge.
what?
Turn.
Turn.
Once per turn.
I would-
Oh, and he just did it. You're right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yep, yep. Then I
can't
am
believe I forgot that already.
done.
This little squad right next to Lunchbox is going to fire at Lunchbox.
Yeah, they would.
Good move.
With range weapons?
Yes. It's
They
going to
take
be
a
difficult
difficulty.
since the big mech is trying to step on them.
Yeah, I picture these guys just like swarming all over me. Just
8.
kind of doing like a giant. Against evasion?
Yep.
That is what my evasion is. So that
So
hits,
that will
right?
hit. So that's 3 energy damage. There's only like 2 of them left, so they only get to fire once instead of 3 times.
Good.
But then
Sick of
they
that
are
shit.
going to fire their little rocket launcher at you again.
Is that a blast weapon? Are they gonna blast
That
themselves?
misses super hard. So
Okay, good.
not a
Doesn't matter.
blast weapon.
Okay.
And that's their turn.
How many of us are stunned?
Just Karna.
Yeah, just kind of.
Just
I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn, and I am going to blast orange with a 2-weapon burst from my assault rifle and my hunter killer. What's this?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh,
Fires of missiles.
yes, fire the missiles. The tiny little nanite missiles. How many times are we going to press that? There we go. First one. Oh,
Hell
that's gonna mess him up.
Big hit.
And then we're gonna miss with the assault rifle, but that's okay because it still deals 2 damage when it hit, no matter what. So I am both a Centimane and a Brutal, and so he is gonna be restrained and slowed, and he's gonna take a full 12 from my hunter killer. It is both going to hunt and kill, and deal 12, and then he'll take 2 more.
Okay, so 12 damage, 14 damage total
Yes.
of what kind?
They're kinetic.
Okay. So there's 1 robot left. You just shred most of that squad there.
Well, it turns out when you have tiny, angry little robots versus smaller robots, you can rip them to shreds. To shreds, you say?
And what debuffs did they get?
They're impaired and slowed.
Ah, good to know. Thank you. Anything else?
I mean that I have no drones, no hex charges. I declare my my sadness at forgetting about protocols and how they work.
Is the drone on me dead?
I
how that
believe if the
works?
system
Oh, thanks.
goes away, I can no
Okay.
longer control them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does make sense.
I am going to let's see. Where is that overcharge thing? I don't see that anywhere in this list of things.
It's just you overcharge, take a heat, and can do a quick action again.
If you're looking at the combat
Under
reference,
reactions.
Yeah.
if you're in the combat reference, it's like
Under
in the first
reaction.
little spot.
Yeah. Need to figure out a good place to go. I don't really see anywhere else I can get that's gonna do me any good though. I'm gonna just move down here. So if they gonna splash all over Karna, they won't get me too.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, listen, I'm range type. I don't get up in people's faces.
You see the pink one, right?
Yeah, I do, but I don't have
Okay.
a
All
range
right,
weapon.
just checking.
And I can't shoot again with one of my 2 active weapons. I already
All
shot
done?
them.
I did not see the pink one.
All done?
Yeah, I'm done.
This squad actually climbs into this bit of construction equipment
Of course
and
they do.
powers it on.
Oh no.
This is not. What?
Bananas over here.
Oh, because they're trying to steal it.
Ah shit.
And
How
then
big is this equipment?
it's like a large
It looks like it's 2
crane
hexes.
kind of thing. Yeah. And then they fire one weapon at Knackle.
Bang.
May they miss terribly.
Yep, here comes the miss. Ooh.
No, that's not a miss.
That's gonna be 3 damage.
Ugh. My precious systems.
And it's your turn.
No, it doesn't. I just went.
It's our turn. Is it
So-
whose turn is it?
Either Karna can clear stun or
Yeah, I'm just gonna go last, so you go
I-
ahead. Well,
Okay.
you have a giant wrench on your mech.
Nope. I have a giant wrench on my side of my body. Inside the mech.
Why don't you hack
I'm
his sword?
going- What?
Hack his sword. Turn his sword off.
I'm gonna
It's
hack
a sword.
Hack.
I'm gonna throw down a smoke bomb.
What? Classic hoodwink.
Now who's doing Mall Ninja shit?
Smoke
Throw down
bombing,
a smoke bomb,
running away.
and I'm gonna run away.
What does the smoke bomb do?
It just gives me soft cover to all characters and objects inside.
Okay.
It's got a range of 5 and a blast of 2.
So you're giving the mech guy, the sword mech
oh, so it's gonna be bigger than that.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, range of 2 means it goes 1 more around than that. But
Yeah.
we can. You don't have to redraw it.
Too
what
bad.
else? What else are you doing, Callie?
I'm throwing it not there. I'm throwing it over here.
You should
I
throw
don't.
these things.
I don't throw it right on myself.
That's how smoke bombs work. You go
No,
goodbye.
it is not. Did you not hear what I said?
Where are you throwing it?
As
To
a
the
range of 5.
Left of me, I think.
Yeah,
All right, just we'll draw it
My,
after
my
you've.
things are not visible to everyone. They're only
Okay.
visible to me.
I know. I see them.
I can
Yeah,
see
I
that.
it too.
That's not my ping.
That's not your.
Yeah.
Why are your
Oh.
pings not visible? That's weird.
Wait,
Anyway,
Oh,
hey,
'cause
it
you-
let's. It doesn't matter.
Because we have 2 people who have pinkish.
Yeah, I'm changing colors.
I'm
Is it
green.
there?
Let's keep it moving. What else are you doing, Callie?
I'm going to.
Oh, oh.
Let's see. Move away.
You'll provoke an op attack.
You will provoke.
I am totally aware of this.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
Where are
I
you
stand
moving?
Here,
has yet
I'm
to be
going-
targeted with an attack, so I'm sure it's
If I
fine.
stand here, I'm going to die. If I go away, I might not, but I might. So,
Where are you moving?
Um.
And you're in the soft cover, so.
Yeah, I'm going to move over here. Maybe. Oh no, because there's another one. You know, I don't know. Just a second. Oh, for the love of God. Maybe.
I mean, the green one, they're all almost dead except for the pink one. And the sword guy's not looking too bad.
He needs a shooting.
Fine, I'll shoot him, but all my stuff is ranged.
Are you moving or not?
No.
You should move and then shoot him so you don't take
Yeah.
a difficulty.
But she gets a sword in her face if she moves.
Well, I mean,
She's gonna get a sword in her face anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
a second, well, 2 swords is worse than 1.
if he tries
he
to
moves.
move, he
Yeah.
gets opt from
True.
Isaiah.
True. True.
Or he should.
No,
get
he's
opt.
slippery.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Oh,
He's a little weasel. He's a weasel.
Well,
But that's only
hopefully-
if they decide to chase her. They might. He might not. He might.
Oh
focus
yeah.
On somebody else.
You already rolled for it, so.
That was to do the because you said I'm gonna move here, and I went great, and I attacked, and then you went never mind and went back. Which in the future I will not allow, but this time that's okay. But
I
pick what you're doing.
move like okay. Yeah, just. Fine. I'll move over here. Well, I can't move here.
Okay, so he does slash you, and you take 5 damage.
No, roll.
I did.
You
No,
rolled
you
a
didn't.
14.
He rolled to slap
I rolled
you
a
up.
14.
Get it?
Did the soft cover apply?
Yeah, it took away his accuracy
Oh,
Okay, so for how much?
for 5 kinetic damage.
So half of your health.
no problem.
Oh, that's not half my health. My health is
Oh, no?
6
Why?
because I don't have any hull.
I thought you start out with whatever. Never mind.
Your whole. You have 10 structure points. If
Well,
you don't
in my okay, Sniper Guy fixed my sheet.
We'll,
Can I
we'll look at it and figure it out. What
Your
else are you doing,
weird.
Kelly?
I guess I'm gonna shoot him.
She hasn't ever been hit before, so it hasn't come up.
It's fair.
An 8 is not going to hit.
Sure. And
I'm done.
All right. They only have the slowed impaired person who is going to fire at Isaiah.
That's good.
What does slow and impaired
they are
do?
going to be bad at it.
They get a difficulty
This-
and they can't move very quickly.
Oh, okay. And there's only one of them left. Was that what was said?
I
misses.
think that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one of them left. So yeah, that misses. But then they're going to use the little rocket launcher.
the noob tube. That
Which-
misses.
Definitely, like, that just goes straight into that building next to them. Just a whole bunch of windows are shattered.
I am glad to be helpful.
And then they go, your turn.
All right. Well, I'll take my turn and pass.
Okay, and now it, I believe, goes back,
Okay, yeah, remember. Go ahead.
and then we're
didn't
going
go
back to
yet
them.
this
Okay, you haven't gone yet?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
So they're done, so back to you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna finish off this guy that is
Right.
giving me so much trouble up here. Surely this time.
That'll
That
hit.
should hit, right?
Seems to be.
For a shitload of damage.
That it just
Am I done?
melts.
Yeah, I'm done mopping up here.
There's just a little smoking crater.
Just yep. And then
Move on down.
yep. Go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will shotgun this guy with my remaining quick action.
Robot just turns and says, "Wait, no, don't."
Damn. Well, I didn't. I missed.
That misses.
Yeah. God, I really want to kill these guys. Can I overcharge again?
Roll a d3 of heat.
Are you really gonna do
Yeah.
that?
I got 7 heat, baby.
Yeah, you should be fine. Just do it. What's there to be afraid of? Nice.
Bam. Shotgun again. I marked my heat. Oh my god. All right, we're done here.
Just this one little
I
robot
fired
going,
and I
"Oh
missed."
no, oh
And I
no."
fired again, and I missed.
I've never seen Lunchbox so trigger happy.
Well,
And just
You know, I just decided to give him a little bit of a lesson on how to murder their shit out of your opponent, and I mean,
well, you didn't
he's
do a
got
very
the-
good job.
Didn't
He's
stick.
got the basics. He just needs to go with execution,
I'm okay
and then
with-
he'll be.
I'm
He's
good
got
with
the spirit
axe.
for it.
Not so much with the guns.
Yeah, he's got the basics. He's got the point at and pull trigger. He just needs to finish the aiming class.
Yep, so that's my turn. Is completely over now.
Okay. So I believe we are going to the next round.
Yep.
So Sword Guy.
Sword guy.
Sword Guy
Swear.
is going to Sword Guy Isaiah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He's gonna run over to
Isaiah
Knackle and it's gonna
hits.
stab No.
Oh no.
Slippery. I hate slippery.
Seems pretty good.
Does seem pretty
That's why there's hate.
Yeah, that'll just barely hit me for 5, is it?
It is 5, yes.
Okay, so let's do this real quick then.
Wasn't there a soft cover?
Not on Isaiah.
Not on me.
Also, it's melee, so.
I rolled a 3. What do I lose?
That's a weapon mount.
I will just go ahead and lose my auxiliary and flex. Well,
Okay.
right, because those are in the same mount. Is that how that works? Or are they separate mounts? I don't know.
Auxiliary weapons go in a flex mount.
Oh, so
So you would lose both of your auxiliary weapons.
okay,
Wait,
that's fine.
You have to roll again.
How many
What?
structure has he lost? That was his first one, right?
That was
No,
my
no, no.
first one.
No, so you roll, it's a system trauma, and then you roll a d6, and you choose, if it's 1 through 3, weapons are destroyed.
I
4
rolled a
through
3.
6.
Oh, right. No, yeah, you rolled a 3. So roll a 1d6. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Again,
Oh, I
within this
It's a
category.
To see if
Yeah,
it's a
it's a-
system
it's a
or a
two-step.
mount. Mhm.
Yeah, it's a 2-step process.
okay.
Okay, so nothing changes.
Okay.
Okay.
But we
Sorry.
did it right.
That's true. We'll get better at this as we go.
Yeah,
There's
it's just
a
a
lot of weird little things.
Yeah, it's a lot. Jeez.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. He attacked and then he ran over here and boosted to get over here.
Get him, lunchbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him.
Bob.
All done. Your turn.
That was the start of the round.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So any one of you can go.
I'll go ahead and take my maneuvers then, if
go ahead.
no one else wants to.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. I am going to blast El Pinko here with my assault rifle and my hunter killer squad. Wow, that's a natural 1 for hunter killer squad, and that's a 17 from my assault rifle.
17 hits. Who are you attacking?
The pink.
Okay.
Oh well, that guy's like a
right.
deep purple, and this guy's a sharp pink.
Mhm.
The guy's in the construction vehicle. Let's see
Another
here.
blue.
Boom. They take 4 from my assault rifle,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take a heat, and I'm going to do an overcharge to shoot my gun again, because I got guns to do, and I'm going to blast them with my hunter killer squad again to see if I can't murder some dudes. Hey, that's a little better.
That hits.
Nice.
That'll hit, and that's a d6 of 4. So they'll take 8 damage total, and I'll take a heat.
All right. There's 2 of them left. There's one on the back of this vehicle and one driving the vehicle.
Two little fellas.
That pretty much concludes what I'm up to.
You can move.
I could move, but I don't see a real good reason to.
Fair enough.
I guess I could get all up in their shit if they want to try and move, but they might hit me with that thing.
Giant crane.
Like
It's got
here.
wheels. Like it's like a crane drill kind of scooper, like a one of the, I don't know what to call it. What are those called? Like a backhoe.
Backhoe?
Yeah.
Oh,
I suppose they
I
could
was
try and
very
hit me
confused.
with
But it's
it,
like
or-
it's got wheels and sort of hovers a little bit. It's it's multi-terrain.
Yeah, I mean, if they do try to move away, you can do Overwatch. I assume they don't have slippery.
I don't have-
Everything
that
is
has a
slippery.
bunch.
They're gonna okay. So It's their turn. They're gonna shoot at Knackle. The big guy in the back.
Difficulty, I guess.
Why is it difficulty?
Who's shooting? I'm sorry.
The guy in the back of the van.
Ranged attack while they're next to him.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
But it
But
doesn't really matter.
I mean,
Unless you roll.
they're next to me. They got to make a difficulty on it.
Well, okay, but they rolled a 17.
still gonna hit.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate it if they hit me less.
16.
Okay, fine.
You take 3 damage, and then he does 1 more with the bazooka. That one's gonna miss completely. And then they are going to attempt to drive away here.
So you get your Overwatch.
Yeah,
I can't move the vehicle. It's part of
Do
the
I get a
map back.
reaction on them?
Let me. I can't move the vehicle, but they are driving the vehicle now. And yes, you
Right.
do get a reaction, assuming you have a threat weapon.
Let me check. I'm not sure I do actually.
Generally, it's just melee weapons.
Most guns that I've seen have threat.
Yeah.
Frame.
Oh wait, no, I'm lying.
Usually, like shotguns.
Some of them do.
Shotguns and pistols.
My guns have arcing, loading, reliable, and smart.
It'll
Okay.
say the threat next to the range. So if you don't see any,
I don't actually have anything like that.
Oh, okay.
damn.
All right, so they're driving this little construction equipment thing away now.
Yeah.
Got it. Shit.
Your turn.
Lunchbox, you want to try and bop that guy?
The guy trying to run away?
No,
No, the sword boy.
Oh, the big sword boy? Yeah, we can do that. I'd like to open up comms with this guy one more time
Thank you.
and just sort of be like, look, you don't have to do this. This is your last chance.
Oh my god, like he's having trouble.
Hey,
He's about to be.
He just laughs and goes, "I'm doing fine. You don't look so hot."
All
Well, you
right.
do, but everybody else doesn't.
well, you
Alright,
look
good.
okay, but
Strong
Alright,
comeback.
I flip up the little cover on the big red button in the GMS Everest, and I hit the hyperspec fuel injector protocol.
there we go.
Oh God, what does that do?
Just an
This
extra full
power up.
action.
This turn only, you can make an additional full action or 2 quick actions as free actions. So this guy's just getting basically 4 axe swings to the face.
All right.
Should
do
I
them one
roll
at a
each of those
time.
individually. Okay. Unbelievable. All right, there. That's something, right?
The 12 will hit. Yep.
You want me to do the damage or just keep rolling?
Do
for
the
hits?
damage. Do the damage.
You're the king of twos there, Lunchbox.
Thank you. There's 8 damage kinetic.
Okay, hold on. That'll this much, and then we'll go to this much, and then I'm gonna roll a 1d6, and he blows up.
Yeah.
Man,
Lord.
every time you guys do structure damage to one of my mechs with structure damage, every time they just
There's a 1 in 6
immediately
chance, who'd
explode.
have thought?
You still have 2
He
quick
just goes,
actions
"Wait,
left?
no, not that system, no!"
What? I just chopped his head off, right? Like,
Whatever you want to do, yeah.
yeah. Going with the old knock the block off. Yeah, I do still have 2
And then
quick
the head
actions.
blows up.
I'm gonna chime in over radio, be like, "Good job, but this guy is stealing construction equipment. We need to stop him."
Ooh, my missiles. My missile rack is unloaded. I could. Has the guy that's running away been hurt? There's only two.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
only
there's
2 of them.
2 dudes. There's like 3 robots on the field total right now.
What's the mechanic for loading weapons? I've never actually done it. Is that just a quick
It
action?
takes a turn. Yeah, I think it's a quick action.
You have to do the stabilize action.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which
How?
is...
We've never done that either.
Oh,
I've
it's like
done
it
That's a
does a
full
whole
action.
thing. Yeah, I think it heals you a little bit.
Yeah, it gives you 1. You
Nice.
spend a repair to heal to full, and you get rid of all your heat.
Yeah, it's a full action.
Well,
You
shit.
can do one of the following: cool your mech, resetting the heat gauge and ending the exposed condition. Spend 1 repair to refill HP to maximum, and one of the following: reload all
Reload.
weapons with the loading tag, end all burn, or end a condition on yourself or adjacent ally that isn't caused by one of your own systems.
I forgot I didn't move yet, so I actually don't need to worry about that. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can shotgun this blue guy. That's a 12.
Very nice.
Cow.
That is 1d6 damage. 2.
And shoot him again.
Oh yeah. There's so many actions.
Yeah, there you got the guy in the back, but the driver's still going. Not anymore. You got the driver.
Nice.
That's a 3.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's enough.
All right.
Roll me a 1d2 if you could.
1d2.
Mhm.
Flip a coin.
That's a 1.
Okay. You knock the guy off, and like as he goes, the whole construction equipment just shuts down and perfectly safe. It doesn't
Nice.
run into anything and explode.
All right. Whew.
Great work, Lunchbox.
Thank
Just
you.
spectacular.
You guys mind cleaning up for me?
All done?
Yes.
There's one little boy left.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Why would they program fear into this thing?
Danger. Danger. Very danger. They don't, I guess they can't overcharge. That's kind of all they can do. So he gets to, like, just runs this way. And, like, he's still running, and the whole torso just twists around while running the other direction and fires backwards towards Lunchbox.
Sure. You go ahead and try, buddy. Is he injured? Or is he fresh?
It's one.
There's only one left.
It's only
Oh,
one guy.
Literally one of a squad of
But you
10.
take 3 damage.
Yeah, I just take it. Like, who cares?
Just pew, pew, pew.
I just kind of hold an arm up. It hits the arm, leaves a scorch mark. I'm fine.
All right, who's next?
So finish this guy off.
Hey, who's got an anti-material rifle to kill a single subaltern?
I
Can't
do.
Kara use the core, and then... Do you have an anti-mat rifle, Hoodwink?
Yeah, I think she does.
Yes.
And you're
Fuck 'em
afraid
up.
of shooting things?
I did not make a character to shoot things. That is not her mentality.
Yeah,
But
I didn't make a
she's
character to
level-
shoot things.
Yeah, we gotta work on
Leveling
balancing
zero.
you guys out. Several of you just
So-
don't have guns, and we need to probably work on that.
Can she
No,
fire
I
through the
don't
buildings?
want to work on it.
I think once we
don't-
have mechs that aren't Everest, we can specialize a little bit
Yeah.
more effectively.
Right, and then I'll feel
That's
better
what we'll
about
do.
my life as
We'll
a coward.
definitely be getting there, I promise. We're gonna
she
get you
fire through
guys
the
to having
Oh my
Can an
god.
anti-mat gun go through a building?
yes.
Yeah, but they're
In
gonna
this
have to be very
situation,
happy with us if we
yes.
destroy-
People live here, you know.
Um,
It's not
do
an
they
abandoned
want
zone.
the pirates to be dead or not?
this
Well, we can
building
do it with
is the
houses.
bar.
You just like move over here.
This
your right
one's
a
the
little bit?
bar.
Swear to God, if you
I
destroy
mean,
the bar.
I can.
And then
Where's
you-
the bar?
Or can you not
That's
shoot
the bar.
Oh,
Do
well,
not-
then it'll be fine.
Please don't blow up the
The
bar.
pink line you drew went directly through the middle of it. It'll be fine. Just bisect it down the middle.
Just move over first.
Yeah,
Not
like
going
move
to
down into the next to Karna. And blow it down
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
It's an ordnance weapon.
Callie's
I
like,
guess
fuck
fire
you,
first.
cons. Here
Yeah,
we
Oh,
I
really?
can.
All right. Well, I don't think it's worth blowing up a building to kill this one
Okay,
stupid rope.
it's blowing
Yeah,
up
people
a
live here.
bar. I don't live in the bar.
Not for long.
The
I
bar
don't-
is the most
I don't-
important part of the town. It's
Yeah,
a mining
that's where
town.
I live. I live there. Go
I want
away.
to go get a drink there later.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
leave.
a mining town. All they have
Goodbye.
are bars.
Can you invade it? Like get closer and invade?
Is the anti-material weapon an ordnance weapon?
Yes.
It is.
So you
Yep.
can't move before you fire it.
Right.
Right.
No, I'm saying
Hi.
she could move and
Yes.
invade since she likes to hack stuff.
Okay, well, here's the question. Would Hoodwink just take the shot anyway? Like, does
No.
Hoodwink give a shit?
No,
Okay.
Hoodwink does not give a shit about
Alright.
that.
Fire!
Shoot it.
All right. Go ahead.
She
I
no. I'm saying she would not take the shot.
Okay.
Oh, then don't fire!
mean-
Karna can shoot it, right?
if I use my if I use the
If you use
fuel
your
injector,
core. Yeah, okay, so we're fine. As long as you don't miss.
but I could also just
That I
get up
can't.
to him. I could get close and fire.
That's also true.
It's just one guy. Just land a shot.
Guys
Yeah,
are
I can
really
use my
overthinking
pistols.
this for the one
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, it's just
Yeah, yeah,
kill it.
no, yeah.
Caroline.
So, so you guys okay with me going
Just
then?
get in there. Get in there.
Okay.
Get
All right.
in there. Get
All
in
right. So
there.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna have to overcharge.
A little bit of overcharge never hurt nobody.
Or I could just do a fuel injector. All right. Yeah, you know what? I don't like using my core power, but I will use it.
What?
I mean, it doesn't hurt you to use it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use that. So let's see. So I get a full action. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 boost. 1, 2, 3 for that.
Just step on him.
All right. So I did 1 boost, and then another boost to go part of yeah. So then I have a full action left, I think. So I'm going to skirmish with my flex mount and fire both pistols, because that's what I get to do.
If you hit, well, the pistol, yeah, okay.
And I get +2 accuracy. Oh.
Wowzers!
Yeah, so that one, so the first one does not do anything. Try again.
What the?
Ah, all right, yeah. So okay.
Anything
All
else?
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna
shoot
skirmish.
him.
I'm gonna skirmish again.
All right, you guys get your whole team's turn.
So I'm gonna skirmish
Yeah.
again.
We shouldn't even be playing this out. Clearly, our whole team can shoot 1 robot.
That's
think
not
that's
clear.
You'd think.
All right, that
I
hits.
can't shoot
That
any-
hits.
He did it.
For 1.
We did.
3, yay!
Okay.
Only 3s.
It's armored and it has resistance. So you had to roll a 3 to kill it with this pistol. So you do. You just nail it, and it goes. "Rah!" Just as the pistol round hits it, and knocks it off the map. And
Can I fire
congratulations.
Can I fire again in the air? Just
Yes,
to have
absolutely.
backlash?
You have to roll to hit the sky. So good job, everybody. We have completed this combat.
Good job.
We're doing pretty well. Nobody died. Obviously, we took some damage. Pirates, serious business. Okay, so
Apparently.
we are going to go ahead and call it here for the evening. We will be back next week. I think next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So are we all going to be here on Wednesday or not? I don't.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't.
I think
What,
I
this
will be.
Wednesday? Next
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, 1 week
It's
from
the day
today.
before Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
Oh.
Eve.
Yeah, I'll be here. I don't care.
I can play.
Okay, so tentatively, yes, we'll be doing a Thanksgiving game next week.
We're fighting giant turkeys.
We can do that. There's a monstrosity monster. So definitely tune in next week if you're not doing anything, or I've been putting these up on YouTube as well, so you can check them out there
Wow.
if you haven't seen them. Yeah, the first episode's up on YouTube, and the
Don't
second
let
one should be
YouTube know
going
I
up
live this way.
soon. You let the whole internet know you live this way.
Oh, God.
So again, thanks so much everybody for tuning in. It has been very, very fun. We will continue next week as we figure out what's going on this planet. Is Teacher trustworthy? Is Callie
No.
trustworthy? Are any of
Yes.
them trustworthy? We're
Not
gonna
really.
find out next week. I would also like to encourage people. Does anybody else have any plugs here? Do
Yeah,
you guys want
I
to plug
made
anything?
the star map. You're welcome.
I know we
I
told
have-
people.
I have this plug. This is the plug I have.
That's all right. Okay, so in that case, tomorrow I will be playing. If you want more mech action, the kind people over at the BattleTech, the game BattleTech, the cool game on the PC with the mechs and the clanners and the inner spheres and all that. I will be playing that tomorrow. There's got a new expansion coming out, and I get to play it early. So tomorrow I'll be playing Heavy Metal, BattleTech, which should be super fun. And I haven't played it since it came out. I played a bunch of it when it came out, and then I dropped off it, but I'm gonna be playing that. And then people keep telling me about Rogue Tech, so at some point we're gonna play that too, which is like rogue-like battle tech, which sounds cool. But then on it's a mod. It sounds fantastic.
He's looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cool Eagle keeps telling me about it. There's Cool Eagle. Hi, Cool Eagle. And and thank you again, Cool Eagle, for our amazing transitions. They're super, super great. I just want to show them off one more time. It's so good. They're so good.
That.
Yeah, that thing's so rad. Thank you so much, Cool Eagle. And
What
then
the hell happened to Lunchbox?
on Friday,
It happened.
Lunchbox is playing with Skype filters. Is what's happening. On Friday, Waffles and I are going to be diving into the Metal Gear Solid series right here on this channel. So we're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 1 together. It's super fun. Waffles, you've seen some of the Metal Gear series, but isn't really sure what you've seen. Is that
We're
correct?
not going very late because we have to get up early the next morning.
That's true. But so on Friday we'll probably be starting around 7 and playing for a couple hours, maybe 2, maybe 3, but we'll see. So please tune in for that. It's gonna be a blast. We have eye patches. It's gonna be fun. So
I have an eye patch. Do you have an eye patch?
yeah, we are gonna share it. It's gonna be fine.
What?
So
I don't think I'm sharing it,
Good
but
luck with that,
okay.
you just wait. It's gonna look great. So again, thanks so much everybody for watching. Do remember the internet out there can be a toxic place, so please do your best to clean it up. Let's raid these people. Since somebody mentioned it earlier, The Expanse. These people are playing The Expanse RPG. I've seen the first season of The Expanse, and I read the first book, and I enjoyed both of those, and then I haven't done any more. I need to get back to it. People keep saying it's great. So thanks so much, everybody. Good night. And do remember to tune in next week for more Operation Outreach.
Operation Outreach.
We're going to get better at that. Bye!
Bye. Thanks for watching.
And we're clear.